that he died on the cross. Now that I'm found, I miss being lost. Now that I'm found, I miss being lost.
Let's get down to it, boppers.
Buddies. We are North America.
It's the Ron and Fez show. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. That's the phone number.
Far from North America, where the buildings are old and you might have lots of mimes. I hate the feeling when you're looking at me that way.
Teetering on the edge, but it's a wonderful day today. It's a day that we celebrate smallpox and venereal disease in the New World. Geez, thanks, Columbus. Thanks for showing up in a utopian wilderness with your cock dripping of European disease, infesting a nation of innocent people. Yeah, I want to salute that float. All right, Philly's showing their true colors last night. The Bo Sox tie up the Rays. American over Cuba in soccer.
We don't have those.
But the big story there is two Cuban guys go over the wall before the game. They saw Wendy's. Thought it was paradise. Fuck Cuba. You can get a baked potato with a burger. And then, of course, Governor Palin shows up at the Philadelphia Flyers game. And this is the first time in history someone was booed at a Philadelphia sporting event. We're not used to that, Fezzy. It is the city of brotherly love, and they treat each guest with respect. For the first time in the history of Philadelphia, one of our oldest cities, a person booed at a sporting event.
Does this woman have no advisors whatsoever?
This has never happened before. Trust me on this. I've been a long-time Philadelphia sports fan, been to many, many games, all the major sports. It's never happened before.
She shows up there with the kids in tow, she knows she's going to get booed.
Absolutely not. I know this town, Fezzi. Mm-hmm. These are lovely people. They stand with respect for everybody. This hasn't happened in history.
This has never happened.
Not once.
It's never happened like the Santa Claus.
All right. Now, can I defend the city there?
Okay.
Did you see that Santa Claus?
No, I didn't.
Because it wasn't the real one. Very thin, 180-pound Santa Claus. And quite frankly, the suit was red, but closer to pink. So the people reacted in the way civilized people do. They threw snowballs at him. Now, this son of a bitch is lucky that they weren't throwing bottles at him because he was a hideous Santa Claus, and it was better off for everyone. But that's the only case in history that's ever happened.
All right. It didn't happen to some kids looking for Easter eggs? Maybe
handicapped kids?
Some special needs kids?
Well, your special needs, you can't find a fucking Easter egg? I'm sorry, what is there to hide on a football field? They're all over the place. There was plenty of places to find eggs. You're not going to hustle, kids. You're going to hear the other side of it. You, the one with the fucking braces, you're terrible at finding eggs. You need to be pointed out to you. Yes, occasionally it's going to be, there's going to be booing take place. Mm-hmm. Mike Smith, the Hall of Famer, for instance, who, all you have to do with the look of the man, every game he should have went 4 for 4 with 4 home runs. If you don't, Mike, we're going to let you see it. We're gonna fucking tell you how we feel. Now, if you would had a season where you hit 500, maybe 550 home runs, people are going to get off your back and treat you with the respect that you deserve. But anything less than that, you piece of garbage, you got to fucking hear a little bit with it.
See, it comes up. It happens. And Sarah...
Rarely.
Constantly. And Sarah Palin should have known it.
How could she know it? She's from Alaska. She's never fucking even heard of Pennsylvania before 5 weeks ago.
And then to take those kids out there, too. I mean, the little one, Piper, maybe she doesn't know what's going on. She's decked out in a Flyers jersey.
Yeah, during that game, early in the day, she's wearing Rangers gear. Fucking edge.
But then the older daughter, Willow's out there.
How do you know all these kids' names?
I've studied. And then...
A pederast.
And that girl, she's in her teenage years.
Marlo Thomas?
Yes, young Marlo has to stand there and watch her mother get booed. It's humiliating for these kids. Palin thought these kids were going to protect her from booze, and it did not work.
No, I don't think that works out there, because I saw Darren Dalton's kid get fucking booed. But, again, in all honesty, during the father-son game, I saw him take a pitch that was fucking clearly a strike. All right, you're 4 years old, but know your fucking strike zone. You got fucking 2 strikes on you, kid? Even at 4 years old, you got to know to protect the plate.
And they boo a pre-kindergartner off the field.
I think he's all the better for it. I think now he knows his limitations. Fezzi, I thought the great thing is that they had the music ready to just blast. Just fucking blast.
Crank that up. And it still didn't drown out all the booze.
Jim, you're on Ron and Fez. Jim, we got you, buddy. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a new song for you.
Then I'm going to play this. What do you got for us?
Hey, Ronnie, Tony Romo out for a month. He's got a broken pinky.
And the problem with that, Fezzi, that's his stank finger, as he likes to call it. That's his Jessica Simpson stank finger.
He broke it off in there.
I know that you don't like Tony Romo. You kind of down on him. I've been watching the guy a little bit this year, though. Mm-hmm. I think he's a big leaguer. I think he's going to be around a long, long time. He's no flash in the pan.
That's what I'm afraid of, and I hate his fake aw shucks attitude, where every mistake is just another chance to learn. I'm Tony Romo.
He's been in the league how long?
What, 4 or 5 years?
But how long has he been a starter?
Oh, probably just a couple years.
So what do you want him to do when he fucks up? Cry?
Yeah, I would like to see that it affects him a little bit.
Why?
I want to know that it really hurts.
Here is Mike. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, boys? Like the Ichiban today.
What do you got for us, my friend?
Hey, 15-year-old girl arrested for soliciting pornography. She sent a text message of herself to all her classmates naked.
There is no possible way to stop these kids from dropping trowel in front of each other. And again, I think that somehow these children, they find their little breasts and their little asses and vaginas so precious that they feel the need to share it with the world. I think we're best off just to ignore them. I don't see this as being a legal situation that some kid sends her picture out. Well, why are the cops involved in that?
Well, I don't understand why it's, child pornography.
She's a child.
Yeah, but it seems to me like it should be like indecent exposure of herself. That seems like it would be more the charge.
Who cares? Who fucking cares what these kids do? Ignore them. Fez, you know what James Dean went through. It's a very upset age. They're rebels without a cause. And in a Tom Petty sense, I believe they're rebels without a clue. So let's ignore them. They're going to have chickie fights, whatever they do at that age. Let's just act like it's no big deal. Enrique, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ron.
Yeah.
Got an Ichiban for you.
I'm going to play this. Is a way of letting you know that I hear you and I'm reacting to you.
Right. Jay Moore at this year's BlizzCon 2008 was fucking amazing. He was just ragging on not everybody, but great show. He put on a great performance. He hosted the contest this year at the BlizzCon, and he was holding up a sword near the end of what I was seeing, and this huge metal sword, shouting that they were going to take over Disneyland tonight.
All right, help me out here a little bit, Enrique. What is BlizzCon? Because I'm not all that familiar with the Blizz cons.
Right. Well, BlizzCon is by Blizzard Entertainment, and they're sort of like, it's for geeks who enjoy all things Blizzard for their products. Like World of Warcraft, which is probably their biggest, Diablo, and StarCraft.
Oh. Well, it sounds fantastic, and I'm not surprised that Jay did so well with the geeks.
Yeah. Oh, he was great, Ronnie.
If you can get a videotape for that, I'd like to give it to my friend Sheepy to masturbate to, because he likes anything that presents the geeks and the nerds or the dweebs. He's a big fan of all that. So thank you very much. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Josh, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ron, I got the Ichiban for you.
All right, here you go.
Segregation is back. Chicago school system opening the Pride campus, a gay-friendly school system or school.
Well, that isn't segregation. This is a thing that some public schools have had to do to keep some of the gay kids from being harassed.
Well, why can't they deal with the problem instead of kind of treating them like lepers and sending them off,
Well, I don't think, if you had a kid who was fucking good at math, you wouldn't feel like he was a leper for being there. But it is an opportunity to take some of the kids out, because it's tough to learn math and English when redneck kids are kicking you or throwing their books at you. So I see no problem at all with these schools. Now, again, I'm not blowhard who's looking for any chance to attack the victims. I really, I see nothing wrong with this at all. And I recommend this to you, sir. Go see the Milk film coming out later this year with the great Sean Penn. He's going to recreate the role as the Stone Surfer. So I think it's going to be fabulous. Shakedown!
Hey, Ronnie.
You bust it. You're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you?
Hey, Ron, good. I just want to thank you for your hospitality at the Lily Party. I had a great time.
It actually was a good time. Here's what surprised me about the Lily going away party. How many guys were out front smoking cigars? I turned around, and I think we have got a real cigar following about this. So I talked to my very good friends, Just John and Mafia Life Chris, and we're thinking very seriously about a cigar party, Fez, and not one open to the public.
Oh.
I don't want you there sucking on a white owl and acting like you're with the big boys. I'm talking about a select group of connoisseurs getting together and enjoying cigars.
That would be very nice for the cigar lovers. I
love the way you always take the different angle with things.
I was thrilled with the Lily party because people showed up for Lily's party this time.
Ed, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, guys, I got an Ichiban.
All right, here you go.
Over the weekend, 100 Taliban fighters were killed.
Let's, no, the Taliban are the bad guys?
Those are the bad guys.
Let's beat those Talibans. Let's beat those Talibans.
Exactly.
Big ass prize closet for you, my friend. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez.
Hold on, buddy. We'll get you a DVD copy of Space, the complete series, courtesy of BBC Video, starring Simon Pegg.
I plan on watching that myself, Fezzy. I took one out of the big ass prize closet, mainly because Simon Pegg is my very, very best friend now after the last Unmasked. Here's Merrick. Merrick, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Merrick. Merrick going once, twice. Lost you, brother. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Ronnie, you sound like $1,000,000.
But I feel like $1.380. I'm not going to lie to you about that.
This is a Ichiban for Fez Marie and everyone to share. Tampa Bay taking full lead of the NFC South by beating my Carolina Panthers yesterday.
Here's the problem, Mark. The Tampa Bay people still focused on their race. It's not time to look at football. They are in the pennant race going toe-to-toe with the Red Sox. Now, the other day, Fezzy, did you watch the game, the game that they won?
No, I didn't see that one.
Mr. Ray misses the games.
Yeah.
How are you missing these games? You were born and bred in Pinellas Park, Florida.
Right, but I'm telling you what, if the fans aren't so supportive, I'm not going to jump on.
Well, I was sitting there, I'm enjoying the game. It's the bottom of the ninth. I fall asleep.
Really?
Did not see the end of the game. This baseball game lasted 5 hours. 5 goddamn hours. Here's Paul. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, the Ichiban is, even though the Phillies lost, you had that third inning brawl, and you could see 2 or 3 of the Dodgers were trying to hold Manny back from getting to the fracas.
Yeah, Manny is ready to rock. You got to give him that. Here's the thing that just freaks me out about the brawl, though. It is crazy for me and to sit and see Larry Boa on the Dodgers side and Davey Lopes on the fucking Phillies side. I'll never get used to that. It almost looks like an Earth 2 situation. Earl, you know what I'm talking about there, and I know we start to show our errors very much in a blowhard way when that happens, but it looks insane, doesn't it?
It is so bizarre. And, you know, they're still they still bark back and forth about the, I think the 77 series.
They should. That's not fucking over yet. But Davey Lopes, to me, was always a kind of a Mr. Dodger type of guy. And I'll say the same thing about Boas being with the Phillies. Yeah. He just seems like a Philadelphia guy.
Yeah, I mean, greatest fielding percentage ever by a shortstop.
Yeah, but 2 great ball players. They're coaching now. 2 guys that were always ready to fucking get dirty. And it's good to see them in the postseason.
Yeah, it's great, but it's even weirder because Lopes was defending Philly. You know what I mean?
Well, he has to. Those guys are hired guns. You know what I mean? They're like me. If the fucking Godfather tells me to hit, that's who I'm going to take out.
But I remember them as players who were like, Lopes is like, well, Philly fans, they have no class. And now it's like, oh, they have a great organization. They have a great history.
Yes.
They did a total flip
You've never changed companies before in your life? That's what you do. Now, here's a nice baseball story. Variety says that Al Pacino was talking about playing Tommy Lasorda in an upcoming film. Michelle Pfeiffer mentioned to play Lasorda's wife. Would this work for you as a baseball guy, Earl?
Oh, absolutely not. He's going to totally trash it. It's just, he is officially just taking whatever roles they handed to him, taking the check.
He's just coasting.
He is totally coasting on this one.
He is now just looking at Hollywood as a place to tube. He just sits in a tube and lets it take. Here's what I don't understand. What could possibly be worth an Oscar winner taking the part of Tommy Lasorda's wife? What is he going to do? Put on weight?
He's going to
walk out to the mound? And in what world would Tommy Lasorda get a fucking Michelle Pfeiffer? Now, I'm going to tell you, flat out, I don't know what Lasorda's wife looks like, but I guarantee you she don't look like Michelle Pfeiffer, because very few women on this planet do.
Yeah, what are you going to cover? Him losing in 74 to the A's, him losing to the Dodgers, and the Yankees at 77, blowing a 2-game lead in 78.
Are you going to drop 81? No, nobody remembers that year? You're not going to fucking give him that?
We try to forget 81
yes.
as a Yankee fan.
He has every right. That was a hell of a story, and he did that funny dance.
Him turning purple against the St. Louis Cardinals.
I like Tommy Lasorda. I think he's always been good for baseball. But I don't see where it's a movie.
Yeah, it was like the drum. I mean, there's always like a backstory. It's like, his father didn't like him or, something like that. I don't see that with Lasorda. I just think Pacino is just one of those guys now that he
no longer cares.
He stopped caring. I mean, and he's just coasting on it. The last 3 movies he's done they're awful.
Oh, what were the last 3? Because I haven't seen
was it Righteous Kill?
Didn't see it.
88 Minutes, which was the worst reviewed film of last year.
My problem is this: it sounded too long. I want him to do a film called 17 Minutes. And what else?
And I'm drawing a blank on the third one. But
Heat?
Heat was like 90s. But that might have been like his last great movie. But he's just been... You sit back and you're like, this guy's a multi-Oscar nominee, multi-winner.
Yeah, he was a great, great actor.
And he just seems to just take any role that comes by. And he's playing the same part every time.
Right. I would be doing the voice right now, except for I work on the same radio station as Anthony, and Jay Moore is a caller, and I just get buried doing that voice. So I can't. I need to work at a hackier place. And then everybody would go, hey, listen to that. Listen to what Ron's doing.
But I mean,
there's a lot of guys like that. A lot of guys are like, because they've got enough money. There's no reason, but I guess they just want to stay in the game, and he's not getting the kind of roles that he wants.
Well, you could stay in the game and take... You're Al Pacino. I think you can be a little bit more choosy with the parts. And
look, if it was up to me, I would be Al Pacino's agent. I would be his manager, and I would get him to do Dog Day Afternoon 2. Don't get me wrong here. I love the guy.
I mean, he's not that far off from... I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't done like Bobby Deerfield 2 or something like that. Something really bad, but someone's throwing him a ton of money to do a sequel to something like that, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know whether you saw Bobby Deerfield 1, but it's not worth doing it 2.
No,
it was awful.
But sometimes they'll throw a lot of money to have you do a sequel
of a flat movie
of anything. Now, I mean, they will. I mean, Basic Instinct is unwatchable, but they did a sequel to that too.
Basic Instinct was a gigantic hit.
Yeah, it was a big hit, but it doesn't hold up very well.
Yeah, but, that doesn't to you. There's that thing made $200 million when $100 million was a gigantic hit. So I don't know. I just don't see why wasting your time. Again, I'd rather see the Davy Lopes movie before I see the Tommy Lasorda movie.
But to me, Bo is a more compelling story. He was too short, doesn't have a great
then why don't you fuckers let him in the Hall of Fame? Because it's the Yankee Hall of Fame. Do you have something for
De Niro's coasting too, because I saw Righteous Kill.
Yeah.
And that movie is just a huge piece of shit. It's an hour and a half, and then they co-star with fucking 50 Cent.
Do you think the problem with Robert De Niro was when he met up with that Ben Stiller? Because he had a big hit with that, but nobody looked at it like him like he was Robert De Niro again.
Well, he showed they could do comedy, so I guess anyone who had a comedy in mind figured they might as well exploit him.
Oh, by the way, Dave, I know that you can't watch movies, but you can watch South Park. And I want you to watch the last South Park, where they give their version of Indiana Jones.
I'll be watching that. Yeah, I'll be watching this.
Basically, the whole thing is about Lucas and Spielberg raping Indiana Jones because that's what they did to the franchise. Here is Tim. Tim, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, Ron? You got an Ichiban for you.
I'm ready for an Ichiban here, my friend.
Celebrated photographer American William Claxton died at 80.
Did you get any pictures of that? Because I'd love to see some. Earl, are you a Claxton fan?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the jazz stuff. I mean, there's a book of his out that's like literally the size of this table. And the shots are absolutely extraordinary. I mean, they make the jazz guys look like gods.
Now, was this the one that was done uptown that he had every jazz guy in Harlem? Did he take that shot?
I think he did the Great Day in Harlem shot.
Is that the name of that?
I
Great
believe.
Day in Harlem? Where that is still going around. Tim, do you know if that was him that took that picture?
I don't know off the top of my head. Sorry about that, Ronnie.
Well, I need to know these things.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that.
We got his site up there. We're going to look at some of his pictures. I'm going to send you into the big-ass prize closet, my friend, because you told us something we don't know. And obviously all the kids at school now are talking about this. This is some of the pictures. And all he did was jazz stuff, Earl?
He did a lot of things, but he's known primarily for the jazz. I mean...
There's a great picture of Miles Davis.
Just like iconic shots of Billie Holiday, Miles Davis, and Dizzy, and Bird, and just like Bud Powell.
Why aren't you taking pictures like this? By the way, I think black and white is the way to shoot human beings. There's something about a black and white picture that looks so much more serious. And then also you need people to smoke in the shot. Smoke looks fantastic.
And just working off the natural light. It looked, I'm bummed that he's gone.
Well, he was 80, Earl. I'm sorry. Until I can really work on cyber technology, people are going to die. Unfortunately, I'm in here 3 hours a day, and it's keeping me from keeping people to live forever. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, good morning, fellas.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, sorry. You just mentioned that De Niro's downfall was when he hooked up with Ben Stiller?
Well, I'm asking. I don't know what... in my life, I don't think there was a more iconic actor than Robert De Niro across the boards, where people were like, his work is serious. He's an actual artist.
Yeah.
And that's all fallen away.
I think the beginning of his downfall was when he hooked up with Billy Crystal for the Analyze crap movies.
About the same time that he started to become a comedic figure rather than a dramatic thing. The same time that he was doing the Meet the Parents type stuff as well. And then he decided, I'm going to start coasting. Now, some people said when he got his own production company, he had to take roles so that he could put money back into the production company.
But even still, I mean, he could have taken the path of like a Brando who was like, I'll do this movie, you give me this ton of, give me a ton of money.
Yeah, but
give me
Brando actually went out a coaster, my friend. What was the last really great Brando movie that he did?
I would say Apocalypse Now.
That was 1979. So he lived almost 30 years since then doing shite things. And I mean, he had lost. He was the actor's actor, and he had lost that through hideous coasting. Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, get your checkbook ready because Lars Ulrich is auctioning off one of his Basquiats. They think he's going to get about $12 million for it.
It's a Basquiat, and he is he's a fantastic collector. He's done a terrific job with his art collecting and makes just tons of money. Tons of money. Let's see if it's at Sotheby's, if he's going to do this, and we'll go out and take a look at it, Earl, and let's try to get close enough to scratch it. Let's get it up there and scratch it and say this is for Napster.
I remember in the movie Some Kind of Monster, he was just like looking at it when he was auctioning off some others. I was like, this is like selling one of my children. He was really bummed out about it.
Yes, but it's like selling one of your children for $12 million. Who wouldn't do that? The Virgin Mary probably would have sold Jesus for $12 million. That's a lot of cash. Here is Jab. Jab, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, buddies. How you doing?
Hey.
I think De Niro's downfall was Mad Dog and Glory, the one he did with Bill Murray.
Yeah, and that was 93. Now, the problem of that film, it reminded me of the film Neighbors, with where, we'll play against type, and the Bill Murray part was played by De Niro, and De Niro played the Bill Murray part. And I'm sorry, boys, that might be fun for you guys to do, but it just didn't work. Now, I don't take that as, that didn't ruin him for me, because, he still came out and made Casino and The Bronx Tale, stuff like that. So, everybody's going to have missteps. But the fact that when you start to put together 7 or 8 in a row, and it looks like you don't care anymore. You have a feeling on this one, David?
Well, I mean, Rocky and Bullwinkle, he's not even trying.
All right, you say that. I don't know a man who's seen that film. I know I wouldn't watch it. To me, it would be like, do you want to watch a film of your grandmother taking a shit? No, that's something I don't want to see. So that one is so far low, I think it's beyond could even hurt him. That's when he was already done, though.
Yeah, that's one of the first three, the worst three movies ever.
So do we have an actor that we feel like, in all of right now?
Sean Penn.
Still Sean Penn?
Still Sean Penn, yeah. He's Mystic River wasn't that long ago.
See, he's a younger guy. in terms of those older guys, so he hasn't really had the opportunity to let us down yet. Because I was going to say Philip Seymour Hoffman, because I just saw a trailer for a Meryl Streep, Philip Seymour Hoffman Catholic school movie, and the fucking trailer was better than most movies that I've seen in the last couple of years. So I have gigantic hopes for it. But I feel like Philip Seymour Hoffman understands that we care about his work and he's trying to uphold it.
I would say a Don Cheadle. He always seems to be doing quality work. He never seems to take a money role. You know what I mean?
Ocean's 11, 12, what he's doing, that Cockney thing kind of drives me nuts. But I could not go to see that stupid film that he did about the post 9/11 retard film.
Oh, Rain Over Me.
Yeah.
Terrible.
They adored me, Don Cheadle. They adored me, Don Cheadle. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like he's never misstepped.
Yeah, but there's a difference, I think, between doing a misstep and just saying, like, you know what? I'm just doing this. Like, just taking any old role for the money, just coasting on your rep.
Here's Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I just want to share, I think De Niro's downfall started with the fan with Wesley Snipes when he went all crazy.
Well, it was definitely in that thing where it was a really bad movie that made no sense. But it's really, I mean, I'm going to give anybody the fucking benefit of the doubt of making a bad movie. But when you start to put 8 or 9 of them together, and it looks like you're not freaked out about it. It looks like you don't care one way or another. Scott, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? Unfortunately, one of my favorite actors, Jack Nicholson, man, I think he's on the slippery slope at this point.
Well, all right, Jack is a post-70s guy, and he's still he's that old, and he still wants to be in every scene of the movie. And I think that he really needs to look at, I'm going to be in the character part now. You know what I mean? Because unless it happens to be a really fantastic, and let's face it, small movie. About Smith, fantastic. He was in every scene, and he slayed in that movie. But you don't want to see him now, you know, kissing the young girl. You don't want to see him chasing a fucking, bank robber. He's got to really choose a little better. And over my lifetime, he was the movie star. He was the guy who got great roles, but they were also movie star roles. So
I think he'll go down as the biggest movie star of all time, and I thought
he's definitely up there. I mean, he's like our Bogart.
I think so, and I think that I know Departed was over the top, but it showed that he still had some chops left in him. No,
that was a problem. Departed was a problem for him.
He was the worst thing in the movie.
No, and that's sad to say. Yeah, he was.
He wasn't the worst thing.
I blame Scorsese for that too, because that part did not belong there. It just didn't. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi, Fezzy.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that I think George Clooney is our last movie star. I don't think he can make any bad movies.
Well, he does, so you're wrong about that. But he is a legitimate movie star. He is a guy who kind of makes it look easy. His thing is he's not a phenomenal actor. He kind of stays in the same range. But again, what are you going to do? He's a movie star.
He's Cary Grant. He's a modern Cary Grant. But, I mean, Leatherheads was a huge bomb, so it's not like he's untouchable.
No, I didn't say anyone is untouchable.
Yeah.
And I don't blame people, and I haven't seen it yet, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to go up to see a movie called Leatherheads. I believe it's on demand now. I'd rather wait till it's HBO. But I'll probably see it on demand. And when I say rainy day, it's got to really be raining hard. I mean, it's got to be impossible to go outside. Then I will watch Leatherheads.
No, but even so, like, to me, his coasting role was Batman and Robin, where he was just like, but he could have did.
Well, that was a movie star role. He took that for the money. He admitted that he took it for the money. Here is Rich. Rich, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie. As far as acting ability, Daniel Day-Lewis kills it for me.
Well, the thing about Daniel Day-Lewis is that he'll only do a movie every 4 or 5 years,
Yeah.
So, is he a great actor? Yes. Does he stay top of mind? No. Because it's like a fucking Pink Floyd tour. So that for, a year or two later, you'll forget about the guy.
This is true.
So I give him all the credit in the world because he probably does it the right way. You don't need to make a movie or two a year. If you do that, you're going to start stepping in the Mad Dog and Glory shit. There's no way around it.
And he's always saying he's going to retire. Like, he's a Sinatra.
Well, he goes off and he becomes a cobbler or whatever.
What is he, Barbra Streisand?
See,
Stop.
here's the other side of it. At least Clooney and Nicholson make it look like a lot of fun and it's a good life to have. Oh, I live in the Hollywood Hills. Give me 5 minutes. I'm getting blown right now, and then I'll start the interview. You know, like one time I saw this thing, and it was a long time ago. But Nicholson basically bragged about never, ever doing coke during the while he's shooting the films. And I'm like, okay, even me, I think I would be able to fucking pull that off if I knew then after doing the movie. I had 3-4 months off to snort coke and bang fucking chicks. Here is Eric. Eric, you're on Ron and Fez.
How you doing, guys?
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to defend Robert De Niro and his comedy chops with Midnight Run with Charles Grodin.
All right, good point there. But remember, he played the straight guy in that. You know what I mean? He was kind of the Nick Nolte part in 48 Hours doing that, where he wasn't necessarily going for the laughs.
Yeah, he was just angry.
Yeah.
He was just reacting.
You were laughing at him.
Yeah, that wasn't hard.
Being with a fucking hideous, and I hate to say it because I know someone will listen and I know you married one. But you know what I mean? That was the funny part of that.
I mean, why don't you put your cigarettes down? I'm not going to put my cigarettes down.
It was great stuff. Chris B., you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys. I was going to say Eastwood. You know, Eastwood was a great actor for a long, long time, and then, you know, I think he realized he was getting old, so he kind of started sliding into the direction of production.
Well, I would say that Eastwood was a great movie star, and he had even less range than George Clooney, but he was really great in the Eastwood parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
he was really great at that. The thing that's really surprising to me, and I find the guy fucking fascinating, is his movies that he directs are not what you would call Clint Eastwood movies. So he had to, in his mind, go, you know, I want to, you know, be in an orchestra, but all I can really play is the ukulele. So when he got the opportunity to be the conductor of the orchestra, the fucker went for it. He makes some really interesting movies.
Yeah. I think Changeling looks phenomenal.
Yeah, I'll be there for it.
Never get to see it, but I think it looks unbelievable.
You know what? Maybe to cut you a break here, I'm going to tell you all about the movie.
That's
nice.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't nice.
Seriously.
He set me up.
I'll call you from the theater.
That's BS. But don't you think that some of the actors are afraid to play their age because they might not be able to get then another part playing young? Like Gene Hackman in Royal Tenenbaums, I thought was brilliant, but now he can't play, you know, just the middle-aged Gene Hackman
I thought he did
roles.
retire.
Yeah, he did, but
He
not
got
because
forced,
he
like-
wanted to.
Right.
Oh,
He
okay.
wasn't getting the parts, so he goes, you know what, I retire. I'm not going to fucking keep calling people up, which I guess he's got enough money and all.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to retire as an actor. You know what I mean?
You always
Henry
get a role.
Fonda got a fucking role when he was like 89 or something. You know, just stay home for a while. You don't have to retire.
Yeah, Paul Newman wasn't afraid to get old on screen. He played older parts as he got older. You know
that I'm not fucking beyond this death yet, and you got to bring up Paul Newman to me.
Oh, I
I'm
forgot.
inconsolable. I fucking love that man. Ken, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, Ron?
Yeah.
You sound like $1 million.
I feel like $1.380. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Look, I mean, is it just me, but does it seem that some of our most celebrated actors, Nicholson in particular, and you know, other people like John Wayne and De Niro, are really glorified character actors? They only seem to be able to play themselves.
Well, De Niro could play all different kind of roles. That and that really isn't the thing of a character actor. I always throw that into like a movie star thing. John Wayne was a great movie star. He came up with a character that people wanted to watch again and again and again. And a lot of our great comedians have done that. When you go to see a comedy, normally you're watching a guy who's got a persona that people like. And it's not an easy thing to pull off. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that the person is without talent.
I always thought of character actors more of like they're usually
They
in a support-
disappear.
Yeah, and they're in a supporting role,
Right.
like a John Malkovich or
Yeah.
something like
but
that.
if anything, you would say Philip Seymour Hoffman is really a character
Yeah,
actor,
absolutely.
who somehow found himself in leading man territory, and it probably won't stay that way. You know, he'll probably go back to playing smaller parts, and that's what I think Nicholson should be doing. Hey, Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, boys, the best actor going today, somebody who'll get me out of my house, is Edward Norton. Generally, anything he does is going to be quality.
Did you see the Hulk this summer?
Yeah, and he turned that piece of trash into an average movie.
I don't think I need guys doing that for me. If you really want to be a great actor, I don't need you doing the fucking Hulk. And I love the guy. I love him, but I get disappointed when I see him do stuff like this. Mr. Mother, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, I was just wondering, when do you guys thought the slide began with Eddie Murphy? I thought it was pretty much after Metro, because I thought that was his last decent movie where he had a leading role.
I don't even remember Metro.
That came out, I want to say, 97. It was, a decent action movie. Nothing great, but
I can't say that I went looking for a film by him like past the 80s. But he turned himself into some kind of a family actor, and he got very, very successful with it.
That was the key, is that, Coming to America and all those cutting-edge movies, he just totally forgot about.
But now he's coasting in a way where it's like he'll do bad comedies, but it's now bring me the fat suit in whatever new comedy it is.
I'm going to have to take your word for it, because I can't see these, family comedies where he plays 12 different people. I don't care what he's doing inside there. I ain't going to show up.
The last Eddie Murphy film I remember seeing is Bowfinger, directed by Steve Martin, and I thought that was okay, but it could have been great.
Shite. Paul, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah.
I was going to say Tom Hanks, man. You got Philadelphia. You got the retard movie Forrest Gump.
Yeah, terrible.
What was the other one? You got Joe versus the Volcano. You got a bunch of movies with him. The guy, he has a broad range.
The guy's, he doesn't have a broad range, but he is a real movie star, and you have to give him that. He took this watered-down Bill Murray persona, made it a little bit safer for middle America, and then he kind of moved it into a Jimmy Stewart, watered down. But you got to give the guy credit. If there's a big fucking movie that comes out, he'll try to get his paws into it. Will, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddies, pedophile, say what?
What?
Hey, I wanted to ask, what do you guys think of it, like Vince Vaughn? Isn't he just playing pretty much an over-the-top Bill Murray character every single role he gets?
Again, it's not easy. It's the Vince Vaughn character belongs to himself. But I've also seen him do a bunch of little independent films that are fucking great, and nobody showed up for him. So I don't have a problem with the guy playing Santa Claus's brother or whatever this piece of shit thing that he does that people show up for. There is a film, Hicks, you might have seen it, where he's playing a guy who just does phone call-outs all day long, and he's fucking phenomenal in this.
I don't think I saw that one, but did you see Clay Pigeons, where he was like a
Loved it.
murderer?
Yeah.
With Joaquin Phoenix?
And it was really great. Nobody shows up for that.
Yeah.
And he was almost over until Old School. They had the battle to get him into Old School. So, I'll blame that one on America. Nobody else. All right, here's the story, Fezzi. I'm going to try to pull you back into this. Eric Mangini is naming his baby after Brett Favre.
What a lame attack, or a lame thing to try to attempt to try to win over the fans. How well could he possibly know Brett Favre in the 2 months that they've worked together, where he's putting that guy's name on his baby's birth certificate?
So you're not buying it, huh?
I am not buying it for a second. Mangini knows that this team can fall apart at any second. The only thing worth anything on the Jets is Brett Favre. He's trying to attach himself to Brett.
Well, that is his quarterback, and he is really right now a franchise saver. What are they, 4-2?
Yeah, they're 4-2.
4-2.
3-2.
3-2.
Yeah, 3-2.
Who they got next week?
The Rams?
Jets at Raiders.
Raiders.
All right, so
Jets
that
and
should
Raiders.
be a win for them.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they've got to be at least 4-2 before we even start to even slightly ponder whether they're going to be a playoff team. Because if they fall into fucking 3-3, you're already talking wild card bullshit down the road. So let's wait till they're 4-2. You got a problem with him naming his kid after Brett Favre?
No, because, I mean, we named Juliana after Casey likes Juliana Hatfield. I mean, she never met her before.
Right.
And, I mean, even though Brett Favre, I understand what you're saying, he's still an iconic quarterback.
He could be a guy that if you were in the football business at all,
I would name my kid Brett Favre if I liked football.
You can admire him.
Yeah.
Let's go to the only Jets fan that we have, our own Earl Douglas. Earl, where on you? Mangini names his kid Favre Mangini. Favre is a strange name for a girl. That's what I don't understand. It's just a very strange name for a girl.
I think it's a cheap pop. I think it's just another way to win the fans. I just don't like it. I'm like, so if Brett wasn't on the team, would he have named his kid Chad? Because that would have been his quarterback?
No, he might have fucking named him Joe Willie. Who knows? I got to agree with Dave here. It's just a name for a kid. It's a very difficult thing to name a kid. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, I got the name of that movie, that Vince Vaughn movie you were talking about.
Yeah.
It was called The Prime Gig.
What's it called?
The Prime Gig.
Big-ass prize closet for you, my friend. There you go for coming up with Prime Gig. It's a really good, small movie. He's not playing the normal Vince Vaughn thing. He's a hustler, taking people out of their money. Nobody shows up for it. Now, if he's Santa Claus's brother, we're fucking standing in line. Oh, we can't get enough of it. Here's our good friend G-Man, always ready to throw hands. G-Man.
Dick Holder, 1229.
I'm going to play this for you, G-Man. It's just a way of saying hooah.
Thank you. One great actor that you guys forgot to mention, who's on a little bit of a slump right now, but looking for a comeback with Smoke Jumpers, Vinny Chase.
I'm going to tell you something. The acting in that show is so fucking bad. And I can't picture Vinny Chase in anything.
I got a question for Fez, too. Fez, when you have your first child, are you going to name it after Nature Boy Ric Flair?
No, I'm not going to name my kid Flair.
Let's suppose this. You had a baby.
What about Tom Wadley?
Through some kind of strange freak thing. You have a baby. You have a baby name ready.
Yeah. I would think I would go with Isaac. After my Uncle Ike.
Oh, I thought for sure it was after that fucking bartender on the Love Boat.
Ted Lang?
Here's Dan. Dan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Brett Favre and the baby were born on the same day, and it's the baby's middle name, so that kind of...
It's just a middle name?
Mangini said that he would have named him after Brett Favre, whether he was born on the same day or not.
But he didn't name him after Brett Favre. It's the middle name.
Yeah, he stuck Brett's... That's how uncommitted he is to this thing.
By the way.
What's that? I didn't hear what he had to say. I heard the word suck, and that was it.
Yeah, Jets. If he was...
No, it is not ready. I am not listening to the fucking Earl's Jet song ever again. It's hideous, Earl. It's hideous.
Not one of my best compositions.
It's your only composition, and it should be put on your worst stuff. It's terrible. All right, now I was bringing up about the new cigar club that we're starting. By the way, Earl, you in?
Oh, I'd love to join.
No, you're not. You're not going to be part of this because I never see you smoking a cigar. Dave, are you in?
Yes, I am.
Sorry, my friend, you don't smoke cigars. Hicks, are you in?
Oh, I'd love to come.
Glad to have you.
Hey!
He's a committed cigarette smoker who I have seen smoke cigars when drunk.
I smoke cigarettes and I've smoked cigars.
Both OPs. So I'm outside smoking cigars when and I'm talking to a very, very close associate of mine by the name of Crazed. And Crazed... By the way, he had tacos for dinner, I know, because it was completely covered his shirt. So bad that he had to take his members-only jacket and pull it all the way up to his fucking neck so nobody could see. So, Crazed, I find a report on, wants to go out, take a walk to the truck with Fred from Brooklyn and smoke some of that fucking herb. He makes the move. Comes back smiling like a fucking maniac. So Crazed is in the best mood that he possibly can, and I'm letting him mingle. As you know, people love him. He loves people. I turn around. I see a person from another radio show offering Crazed the opportunity to do their show in a big, big way. Now, I'm not going to give away who this person was, other than to say that this person is directly responsible for Dave throwing shit and being suspended, and Earl Douglas coming all over the room and being thrown out of the Baptist Church of Queens.
Okay.
Saying crazed, you'd be much happier on my show.
Can't do that.
And we would love to have you.
The only reason to show up at that party was to try to lure Craze away.
And I guarantee you he got crazed.
No.
Oh, the bright lights and shine of the O&A show. Once again, we're going to lose another one of our primetime characters to O&A. And this has happened to me time and time again. I lost Dave.
Yep.
Obviously, I lost Earl. Fez, the biggest thing that you've done on XM is the homeless shopping spree. That got you seen on CNN and on the Drudge Report. Everybody.
As a homeless person.
This has been happening to me for years. I remember when we were in NEW, I used to bring this kid in, and he would have beers, and he was hysterical in the air with us. Used to be a tin knocker. And would drop by, and Fez, you remember, killed on the Ron and Fez show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Used to bring his girlfriend with him. They would sit in, they'd have a great time. Opie got his paws in him, turned him into... I'll give you another. I'm doing an Unmasked a couple years ago with a young comic, still wet behind his ears. Had just written a book and done an HBO special. Used to run by the name of James Norton. Came on, destroyed on that. Opie grabbed him, pulled him over to the O&A show, and I haven't been able to get him back on.
I remember Opie in the audience that day.
Well, sure, he beat up Bobo. But we're going to lose Crazed, and I believe that if that happens, we'll also lose AJ and Spandy.
No!
And they will join that cast of what I'm now calling misfits that run around with O&A.
It's talent tampering.
What are you going to do, Fezzy? The same thing happened at Sun Records.
Boy, no shame.
Just looted the talent.
Yes.
I used to think they were a class personified. I don't anymore.
Well, but you got your biggest pop with them. Earl got his biggest pop. Fez got his biggest pop. I'm Sam Phillips. I'm Sam Phillips, my little one-room studio. Here's another gentleman. I'm sure they're going to want to tear away from me. The man who destroyed at the BlizzCon 2008, Mr. Jay Moore. Jay.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, are we getting phone calls about you and the sword and all the fun you had at BlizzCon?
We had a good time at BlizzCon.
I'm understanding that.
I love doing that gig.
Yeah.
And, people got to realize all the jocks, all the guys you picked on in high school, well, now they're all unified. It's like they have their own gang, and there's way more gamers, if you want to say the word nerds, but there's a lot of non-nerd gamers. And the hallways that they're roaming are your fucking streets. So you better knock it off, because they got, weird swords they carry around. They have costumes they wear.
You know what? I'd still beat them up, just like the old days. Doesn't fucking change for me. I'd still smack the taste right out of their mouth.
Well, I would like to know why everyone's making such a big deal out of Mangini's child, middle name being Brett, when Herman Edwards named his daughter Bubby Brister.
Herm Edwards ought to be ashamed of himself, too.
He's doing a little joke, Fuzzy.
But I got to tell you something else. Eric Mangini's not a very good coach. We're all learning that the hard way.
Well, he's not so much as a man genius. I think you should go for Manioker. Because, now, Jay, you've been around this game a long time.
I've been around this game a long time.
Yeah. You're a man who considers himself Mr. Hollywood. You understand?
I'm a man who considers myself Mr. Hollywood.
Would you do me a favor and give some advice to a youngster who's trying to make it in the game?
Football?
No, in the game of Hollywood and comedy in particular.
Who?
This is Mr. Clark Duke, and he's got the brand new film coming out this week. And you know what this is like, Jay, when all the pressure is on you. The spotlight is on you. The new film is called Sex Drive, so we're going to bring Clark Duke in and have maybe a little one-to-one with Jay Moore. So the two of you could work it out together. I don't know whether you've ever seen the online show, Clark and Michael, but it was something he did with Michael Sierra. It was just hysterical. Now he's got Sex Drive. Clark Duke, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys?
Jay Moore. Comedy's Jay Moore is on the phone with us right now. You familiar
great.
with him?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know him personally, but
you don't
I know
have
his
to.
work.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Jay is here for the younger guys as they're up and coming, and this is your time.
Okay.
This is your time, Jay.
Hello, Clark Duke.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I don't know what advice I would give Clark, considering he's got a movie coming out this weekend and I don't.
Well, that's what I'm trying to point out to him.
I have no movies coming out.
Yes. Unless you want to fall backwards into TV, you want to look at Jay's career and make sure you don't step where he has.
Yeah.
Jay, your thing was to piss everyone off, right?
Oh, no, I've never burned bridges in Hollywood.
Oh, has he?
I burned one. I burned the ESPN bridge after More Sports. That's the only one I burnt. On Kilborn, I went on and I cursed at Mark Shapiro, who was the executive in charge of the show.
Why would you do that?
Because we were promised autonomy, and then a guy that wears a suit, an executive, started re-editing our monologues for what he thought was funny, and we'd say, and it was me and Bob Morton, Morty from the Letterman Show.
Sure.
He was my executive producer, so he and I were in the editing bay putting together a 6-minute monologue, and then the show would go on TV, and certain jokes would be missing, other jokes would be put back in, and it was edited sloppily, and we'd say, why did you change that? And Mark Shapiro would say, it just wasn't funny, Morty. It just wasn't funny. So you had a suit telling a comic and a 12-time Emmy-nominated comedy producer what's funny and what's not. And
all right, let me go back to Clark. Clark, you had, by the way, the online thing that you did is as funny as fucking people can be. It was
Thank
great.
you.
It was really
appreciate
great. But you guys were left alone, right? You and Michael Sarah were left alone to do that.
CBS financed the show, and initially they did have, a lot of notes, and actually they tried to take it away from us in the editing, too.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so you know what Jay's talking about.
I do, but we ended up kind of getting to do it how we wanted, so it worked out.
In other words, screw CBS. That's a bridge you're willing to burn today.
Hey, no screw CBS.
Yeah,
CBS is fantastic.
Stick with him, Jay. Screw your new show. And screw CBS for what they've done.
You're gonna get Jay in trouble. It sounds like.
Stand by and listen to this bashing of CBS.
Because you love them so.
I adore CBS.
And that's because
I'm not as crazy about him.
Yeah, well, because Jay used to have had an affair with Connie Chung.
Is that true?
It has nothing to do with my affair with Connie Chung.
Oh.
It has to do with the fact that it's the best damn comedy night in the history of television is Wednesday nights.
And this is it of all time? This beats that whole Saturdays from the 70s with Mary Tyler Moore. And
Bob Newhart show.
Yeah.
CSI is a pretty funny show.
Yeah, it is funny.
CSI Miami is funny when he takes his glasses off all the time.
I always hope that once they would get there before someone died. I think that would be the greatest thing. All right, Sex Drive. Here's what I'm hearing about Sex Drive.
Okay.
And I already said this. I'm already a fan of yours before you came in.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But I'm hearing that this is a John Hughes movie for today's kids. Is that right?
I'll tell you what I heard.
What'd you hear?
I heard it is the Pluto Nash of this generation.
I see. He was in Pluto Nash, and that's why he can shit on that movie like every critic.
Yeah. I feel like he lost a bet being in that one. But
if your tiny movie, it's tiny, right?
No, it's huge.
No, I mean, what was the budget? Like $5 million?
No, I think it was like 22.
Oh, all right.
It's pretty
I was going
decent.
to say, if your movie did what Pluto Nash did with a tiny budget, you'd be on Easy Street. But
What did Pluto Nash make altogether?
I have not, maybe 20 after like DVD.
$20?
Because I heard they were actually paying out money. that they were paying homeless people to come in and see it.
There's an actual $20 bill taped to the box if you get the DVD at the store.
All right, Clark. How did you get? How did you break into the business? How did you get this? First of all, the online show to begin with, and then how did that turn into a big movie deal for you?
The online show
turning in
was
sketches for Funny or Die.
Stop! Not you, Jay. Jay,
all right.
you're yesterday's interview.
Interview your friend. I just wanted to say Bubby Brister.
All right, stop
and Mark Ruffalo is an actor that doesn't get enough respect.
No.
How do we get on Mark Ruffalo? I'm lost.
Here's the problem.
Okay.
This could be you in the future if you don't take care of your
Just
career.
rambling about Mark Ruffalo? On the radio?
And calling random radio shows and hoping to get back.
Bad-mouthing some networks.
Yes.
Kevin Kline.
Kevin.
What happened with you in Saturday Night Live? That didn't work out, Jay?
No.
Okay, but let's get back to Clark.
Anyway, me and Mike wrote these scripts for Clark and Michael just kind of for fun when I was in college, and we ended up shooting the pilot as my thesis film.
Now, how did you know him? How do you know him?
I moved into this apartment complex after I moved out of the dorms, and he just happened to live next door to me. It was just total happenstance.
And that's before he hit with his.
He was shooting Arrested Development at the time,
right?
So he was well on the way to
And did you get a lot of heat from that? Is that no?
Clark and Michael?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to have a pretty big cult following, you know.
Right.
And since it's online, people kind of keep discovering it because it's always available for people to watch.
And that's the best kind of following to have, by the way. You don't want to end up like, oh, you're in the big smash hit that everybody expects you to keep playing that character.
Yeah.
I feel like you got a lot of freedom right now.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've been doing a lot of different parts and not really being like nailed down to anything yet, which is nice.
You got Sex Drive coming out, and how many other movies are lined up after that?
Sex Drive comes out October 17th, and then in the spring, in like April or May, I got this movie with me and Eddie Murphy called 1,000 Words.
With Eddie Murphy?
Yeah. Yeah, to bring it all back to Pluto Nash and Eddie. Yeah.
So what's that like, though? Here you are, a young guy, and you're working with probably the biggest comedy star of the last 25 years.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was terrified the first day. I thought I thought I was for sure going to throw up, but I didn't, which was good. Probably good for, how I would have been treated the rest of the time if I would have thrown up on Eddie.
Yeah.
But Eddie was great, man. He really couldn't have been a nicer guy to me.
Jeff Garland was telling me that Eddie Murphy is still the single funniest person in the world. Like,
I agree with that. I mean, just like between takes, he just kills everybody. Like, he just goes into characters, and the crew just dies all the time. I agree with that. I think he's definitely.
But he
if
seems
not the funniest, one of the funniest guys from his generation.
He seems to be cut off though from the rest of the world, almost like a Prince, Michael. You know what I mean? Like he's so above. I just don't even picture like Eddie Murphy reading the newspaper anymore. Going to the store.
I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, I didn't get close enough to probably really speak to any of that.
Wasn't that kind of
we're not like hanging out on the weekends or anything.
Eddie, it's Clark. Listen, I got some ideas for another piece.
No, nothing like that.
Who's all in Sex Drive with you?
Sex Drive is me and a couple other kids named Josh Zuckerman and Amanda Crew, and then Seth Green and James Marsden fill out the rest of the cast. And Marsden, I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of his movies. He usually plays like these romantic comedy parts,
right?
And he is absolutely hilarious in this. Like I think people have no idea how funny he is.
When the difference of like when you were doing your online stuff, you guys could reshoot your improv, but you get involved in a big movie like this. And you're now just like a cog, you know what I mean? Like you're just part of what needs to be rolling.
I mean, honestly, though, this one, from the get-go, Sean Anders, the director, was so inclusive, and we had a lot of rehearsal and ended up rewriting a lot of dialogue, and he was so open to improv from everybody, just had no ego about it. It was just about finding the funniest joke. And I really can't speak highly enough about him and working with him on this. And so, I mean, but I totally know what you mean, because, stuff, I mean, every project's a little different,
right?
But this one, from start to finish, he really let me be a part of it.
I mean, because you're saying $22 million, and that's a nice, but for somebody your age to even imagine $22 million being something that you're working on, I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, I think the Eddie Murphy one was about 3 times that.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, at least then you can point. Look at that, it's Eddie Murphy.
There's Eddie.
He's responsible because I'm sure $55 million of that went straight into Eddie's pocket.
I would hope so.
Yeah, because it costs a lot of money to be Eddie Murphy. You just can't get up in the morning and be Eddie Murphy. Things got to start happening.
I can't get up in the morning and be Eddie Murphy.
Well, Earl can. That's the beauty of Earl's life. He toured as an Eddie Murphy.
Did you
back
really?
in the 80s, yeah. He used to tour around as an Eddie Murphy lookalike there for a while.
Well, he's got my clothes torn off and everything. So.
Is that right?
Yeah.
He actually was the first comedian that would throw scarves to the audience. I don't think there was like a comedian before him, a stand-up, that had any sex appeal whatsoever.
Yeah,
but
I agree with that.
Women would throw up and scream at Eddie Murphy like he was Elvis.
I almost threw up and screamed when I saw him.
Well, you didn't want the whole thing to go bad. So this movie's coming out.
Yep. Next Friday.
Michael Cera's movie just came out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Nick and Nora.
And you want to crush it. That's what you want to do
No.
right now. You want to make people forget about him.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Stop that.
Yeah. Hey, isn't it sad that Jay just ended up hanging up and just...
Did he hang up?
Yeah, he felt bad about himself.
There was a big click.
I didn't even hear it. It was like a tree falling in the woods.
Exactly. Nobody heard it. You are everything he used to be. You are pre-fuck up Jay Moore.
What did Jay do exactly? I'm not
that
real familiar
Ghost
with his
Whisperer,
career.
or whatever the hell it was. That's what happened to him.
He was on the Ghost Whisperer?
No, he has a book out called Gasping for Airtime, which shows you every way to fuck up every opportunity God's handed you. Every lucky opportunity. And he was about your age, I think, wasn't he, in his early 20s?
Yeah.
When he got that Saturday Night Live. And then he went on, he's a big movie star, and he's got a TV show that's really
Yeah, he's got a
great
new show
now.
out, right?
Yeah,
He
it's
seems to be
doing
doing
terrific,
okay.
too. It's Gary Unmarried. He plays a guy, Gary, that I don't think he's married anymore. Hence the title.
Context clues.
Your character in Sex Drive.
Yeah, I play kind of a suave ladies' man in Sex Drive.
So, again, you're in the comfort pocket for you, where you've always been.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, though. This really is the kind of the closest thing to my actual personality I've got to play so far. Just as far as how loose and fun it was. And it was written originally quite a bit differently, you know, for like kind of a Sean William Scott, like classically, like good looking, like you understand why this guy gets chicks.
Right.
And we kind of made it more about like the game, and this guy's just really confident, and he's just really good on his feet.
So, and you believe the same in life, that if
I do,
confident
yeah.
guys get women.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed, you know, yeah, I'm not doing too bad.
But you've also got a movie coming out.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt being on posters, I guess.
Yeah,
but.
if you're working at Home Depot. But the weird thing is, when you start to have success, when you start to make money, that does bring confidence to you.
Exactly, yeah.
Which helps you pick up women.
Yeah, so it all comes back to the confidence.
Yeah. So you honestly feel like this is something that young guys can go and say, yeah.
I think so. I mean,
take it.
I hope it'll be a little more relatable character than what it could have been, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Just by virtue of me playing it instead of some Abercrombie-looking guy.
Right. So this is a chance for guys that really wouldn't normally play the womanizer guy to say you can be that guy.
A lot of people in this movie were kind of cast against type, which I think is part of why it's cool. You know, I mean, like Marsden's character, you know, Seth Green plays an Amish guy in it.
Right.
Like this really foul-mouthed, sarcastic Amish guy.
And this is kind of an interesting time for you because you've done all the work now.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of movies stacked up, and now they're starting to come out.
Yeah,
I mean, for years, you know, like, oh, my career's going hot, but now everybody else is going to find out about it.
Yeah, it's been a really surreal year, I'll say that. I mean, we did Clark and Michael right after I got out of college, and it's been the weirdest 2 years of my life, definitely.
People recognize you from Clark and Michael?
Yeah, quite a few actually, especially you know, people my age. I think it was big on colleges maybe.
Yeah.
Any like bars I go into.
Well, I remember being gathered around with my whole family and sitting watching the computer, and I'm not even sure whether we ever did, you know, whether that's a normal thing for 4 people to be just looking at a computer and just falling out. I mean, it's really,
Thanks,
really funny
man.
shit.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very near and dear to me because we wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I mean, and everybody thinks it's improv, but it's actually they're all scripted.
You know, Ricky Gervais was saying the same thing about The Office, where
Yeah.
people now still think.
But I think that's kind of the highest compliment anybody
Yeah.
can pay you if people just think it's you know, real natural dialogue coming out.
And it makes a lot more sense than acting like we'll just improv it and see what happens.
Yeah, that can get a little sloppy unless you're like a genius like Larry David, you know.
Yeah, and even there, I wonder how much that they do. You know, because I heard that he writes out pages and pages and pages.
Oh, really?
And then you go with the improv. So I kind of feel like everybody knows where they're coming by the time they show
I mean,
up
they
there.
definitely outline it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been on that show. I'm not sure how it works. I'm a big fan, though.
I've had everybody on the show but Larry David. I don't know what is wrong with the
From Curb?
Yeah.
Really?
Everybody. He's the only action figure I haven't collected.
You know,
from
I don't
Curb.
ever see. You don't see a lot of interviews with him at all, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen him on like a talk show or anything.
Well, if you go on the line, there is one with him and Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, I saw
is
that.
Fall down funny.
Yeah, and the one with Gervais and Gary Shandling's really awesome too.
That is maybe.
Shandling seems like he's mad at Ricky Gervais or something.
Well, Shandling is such an awkward human being.
Yeah.
I would love to meet him. Shandling has. They finally put out the Larry Sanders.
No, I got it. Yeah, he's one of my heroes.
Did you go into the extra stuff where he's interviewing people?
Oh yeah, I watched all of it. It's insane.
It's impossible to see how awkward that can be.
Yeah, some of it's painful. But the thing about Gervais is he didn't just seem awkward. He almost seemed like, I don't know, like he didn't like the guy that much.
I don't think he was comfortable with Ricky being that funny. I think
Maybe.
he just wanted to be the funniest person there.
Yeah, that'd be a toss-up between those guys.
So the way your career is going now too, you got this new movie coming out, and some of the funniest people in America now want to work with you. That's got to be a weird deal for you.
It's yeah, like I said, every day is a little surreal.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any long-term plans? Or are you just going to keep taking this project by project?
I mean, I don't know how to do it any other way than project by project, honestly. I mean, I plan to do more writing and directing, like Clark and Michael.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's something really satisfying about stuff you're in control of like that. So yeah, hopefully, on the feature side, get more into that.
So you're hoping to do kind of like a small movie where you're writing it, you're directing it, and you're acting in it?
Yeah, maybe not even acting in it. Maybe in a small role or something manageable.
Where's the heat for you? What's the most exciting part? The writing?
Yeah, I would say the writing and directing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, as far as like a long-term goal, I mean, I wouldn't mind Jon Favreau's career.
It's been a weird one, hasn't it? The way that's turned out from him. Now he's this big action film director.
I think he's had a really interesting career though.
Yeah,
starting with Swingers and all his acting stuff and
always willing to do different stuff. I don't know whether you watched that Dinner for Five show.
Up. I actually never saw that.
Oh man, pick that up. It's also on DVD where he would get together with 4 or 5 people. They would just have dinner and sit around and tell show business stories. IFC ran it for 4 or 5 seasons, I guess.
Okay.
And all the people that you ever like in your life have done this show. Well, actually, Jay Moore was even on it. But really
so
desperate.
there was one lemon in the bunch.
Here's the very desperate to control everything, just like today.
Yeah.
The brand new movie, it's coming out on Friday, Fez.
Sex Drive opening nationwide. You can also go to sexdrivethemovie.com for more information. And, of course, check out clarkandmichael.com.
Check that out. Clark Duke, we're going to be watching you, buddy. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys so
much. Best of luck with everything going down. It's the Ron and Fez show.
Is this your homework, Larry?
Look, man.
Dude, please. Is this your homework, Larry?
Just ask him about the car, man.
Is this yours, Larry? Is this your homework, Larry?
Is that your car out front?
Is this your homework, Larry?
We know it's his fucking homework. Where's the fucking money, you little brat?
Look, Larry, have you ever heard of Vietnam? You're entering a world of pain, son. We know that this is your homework. We know that you stole a car.
And the fucking money.
And the fucking money. And we know that this is your homework.
I'm gonna cut your dick off, Larry.
You're killing your father, Larry.
Ron and Fez show. 866-RON-0-FEZ. 866-RON-0-FEZ. Jay Moore just hangs up on us mid-interview. I'm just hoping that was a phone problem, Fez.
Yeah, there was a loud click to it, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
New kid in town. That's what it was. What was that kid's name? It was just in here.
Clark Duke.
By the way, since he did that Clark and Michael, it was so many times I almost called him fucking Michael Clark Duncan. I don't understand it. I don't know. And I'm going to give you out another lie. He looked over at the Pal Talk cameras, and he sees Brazilian Julie, and he's like, "Oh my God, who's that?" And I go like this, "That's my girlfriend." And he goes, "Really?" And I go, "Yeah."
Well,
then I said, "Don't ask her," but don't ask her because she hates talking about it.
They always look at her, don't they?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to do?
Especially Michael Clark Duncan.
That wasn't Michael Clark Duncan.
No.
He's that other guy.
Oh, right.
Who spits out flies. That's my favorite. I think that's him, isn't it?
Yeah, that was him in Green Mile.
Yeah. But it wasn't him in Pulp Fiction.
No.
See, that gets difficult.
That's Ving Rhames.
Right. Well, I'm going to
both big.
I'm going to take Brazilian Julie to see that. Well, we're going to go out to dinner. It's just going to be a small affair. Not like Lily's going away party with just shoulder-to-shoulder sweaty madness where you had to stand outside. You missed this one, Davey.
I know. I wanted to go.
Yeah.
But what could I do? I had funerals and whatnot.
And even your goodbye party. Her goodbye day. You were honestly missed that day.
Yeah, I really wanted to go, and to be honest with you, and I texted her during the party.
You know what? I can tell you about this. I think that the past tense, text it, never comes out sounding right.
Yeah, you know,
it should be text. Should just be enough.
You're right.
I text her. I think that's plenty.
I felt like a little retarded when I just said that.
I know, but everybody does it.
Oh, they do.
And it always comes off sounding awkward.
But would it still be spelled the same way?
Why not?
Instead text?
Why not?
Yeah, I guess it would.
I text. I texted is strange.
It is. It's too much. It's awkward. It's just I text her.
You know what never sounds right to me in past tense? I fished. If you had gone fishing, do you say I fished?
I fished that hole for years. Yeah, I have said that.
Do you?
Yeah.
That does sound odd.
We used to find fucking spot, and you said, no, that place has already been fished.
That's just a weird...
It's all fished out.
It's like a past tense verb that's never used.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not a verb. Really?
I fished. I think that's a verb.
Because a fish is already a noun, so it's a fake verb.
Very confusing.
We're going to fish that place.
Right.
Well, it's probably used wrong when you say I fished something.
Yeah.
Spelt seems like the right way to go, although I think it's spelled. I spelt something wrong. I spelled something wrong.
No, spelt is a word with a T.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an actual word?
Yeah.
See, sometimes the things are, if you
but
put...
when I say, like, sometimes something is a past tense without adding the ED. And that's the way I think texts go. But I do hear a lot of people saying texted. Here's Jason. Jason and the Argonauts. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, buddies? I've been saying that the past tense of text is text for years. It pisses me off, not texted.
Now, do we know for a fact or not? Because let's face it, this fucking word is so new that I don't think the English creeps have had their chance to really sit and break it down.
I mean, how could he have been doing it for years? It's been going on for 3 years.
But I always hate when someone uses a noun as a verb, and they'll be like, well, he Jewed me out of my money. that bothers me. Now, you had a loving weekend with the family.
Yeah.
Everyone mourning together. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, well, no. They were okay on Friday. We had the funeral we had the wake up Thursday, funeral on Friday. And after that, we came back to my house and played some wiffle ball. Drank a little bit, and it felt like, okay, this is good. We're going to be putting it behind us.
It's all behind us.
Then we had like a kind of a sad phone. My mom got real sad on yesterday, Sunday.
Why? Somebody else dead?
No, she was just really upset. But then, and then on Saturday we had to go up to another Jewish wake. I think they called it Shiva. Mm-hmm. We had to go up to a Shiva on Saturday at Westchester.
Bestchester?
The Bestchester. We had to go up there. So it was a lot of dead people, a lot of honoring this past weekend.
How did that go? Was that your first Shiva?
That was my first Shiva. And
a lot less liquor, isn't there?
Totally. I mean, there were some chocolate-covered pretzels. You know, but, I know. But, there wasn't. And some Poland Spring. I didn't really know how to act, so I stood in the corner. The problem was I kept wanting to go to the bathroom just to avoid people, but Casey's brother was using the bathroom a lot, so he was doing my trick. So I
just standing in the bathroom.
He was just standing in the bathroom to avoid talking to people. That's usually my trick. It's a great trick that works at awkward social events. So I'm standing outside, and I ripped one. We're within, there's about 15, 20 Jewish people I've never met before, and I farted.
On purpose?
Not on purpose. Totally,
trying to clear the room?
Totally not
Give
on
yourself
purpose.
a little area?
Let's wrap this Shiva up.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling good from Friday, from my grandmother's funeral. So, and I probably
hungover beer farts?
I think I had the beer farts. There's a lot of sandwiches.
So you farted in front of in-laws you hadn't even met before?
Hadn't met before at all, including her grandfather, who I'd never met before.
I mean, it's so rare to have one sneak out and be loud at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, that's a rare thing.
Well,
I mean, that's really...
Yeah, it's a problem.
Like a comment.
It was a problem. And the thing is, I feel like I'm able to control them. So...
Everyone should as an adult.
Well, I feel like I'm able to tell when it's going to be silent or there's going to be noise.
Oh, you thought you were slipping out of silent.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's your own fucking fault. Fuck you for even doing that.
You don't.
You deserve the embarrassment because sometimes I wish there was like a fucking color to it so you could trail it back to see who tried to slip one out.
This one was so bad with all the bad Miller Lite we drank on Friday that.
Well, just the rip gives people a chance to get away from you, though.
Yeah, but
they get a chance to move along.
But these people knew it was me. They could tell with the beard and everything, and I'm not Jewish.
Well, they could tell from the fucking sound. They know where it's coming from.
So, and they gave me stares, and we had to leave. Casey's mom and the brother and her got in the car and said, "Look, we got you."
Because of the fart?
Yeah.
The fart stopped any mourning that was going on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's bad.
That's one offensive fart.
It was bad.
Here's Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, my buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Opie does the same thing. It drives me crazy. Instead of saying
farts?
We broadcast a show, he says we broadcasted a show.
We broadcasted a show. Yeah, I don't know if broadcast is really a comfortable fucking verb.
I think it's definitely broadcast.
Yeah. So we broadcast from there.
Yeah.
Not we broadcasted from there.
Right.
Well, let me tell you something. Opie and I are playing a chess match, and he just took craze from me. And this is the problem. You know the way that I've been just easing crazed in to where now he has a hit song and he's known as a rapper. I have a feeling that Opie is going to burn him out on the audience and then throw him back into the crate of Big A and fucking Stalker Patty.
Just on the...
And Twitchell's.
Half a Hulk face pile.
Yes, the half a Hulk face pile where it's just like it's old used car parts.
Look how fast Kosher Sports David went.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's not at the top anymore?
No, he's not at the top. I don't know who is, but he's not at the top anymore.
Yesterday, Friday, I saw him. He gets sandwiches for everyone. And by the way, I don't care what they said. That kid's 80. I don't know what. I think that he is one of those. He started as an old man and he's going to die as a baby.
Yeah, he would have fit in on this wedding on this shiva on Saturday.
What's because it was that Jewish.
Yeah, I'd never been there to one before. I don't know, it was just it was a little too calm.
Yeah,
for my taste.
sure. Until the fart that fucking rocked the fart that rocked the shiva. Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I just want to say back to the fishing thing,
Yeah.
that it's the only form of hunting where you actually say what you're going to kill. You never say you're going out deering, you're going out bearing.
No, but you will say I'm going deer hunting or I'm going out,
Frogging.
Yeah, frogging is a good one. We got you there.
Crabbing.
Yeah,
Crabbing, another
that's
one.
good.
All right, Matt, take your bullshit theories and tell your fucking story walking. I'll give you 5. I'm going to give you 5 to get out of here. 1, 2, come on, Matt. Yeah, there he goes.
Filthy animal.
There he's gone. Good one on this, Dave. You're fucking, you clubbed them on the crabbing. Because the frogging, let's face it, none of us have done. But we've all went crabbing.
I actually went frogging when I was a kid. Down by the Jersey Shore, we got swamps and stuff. So
yes, we all went and got that, but we never came back and ate it, as you do. Okay? You grab frogs for fun. You don't grab them to eat.
I thought that was frogging. Grabbing them for fun and doing little experiments on them.
That's sick. What'd you do, fart on them like it was a shiva? You disgusting prick.
I one time pretended that one of the frogs was the weird...
Pretended or just pretend?
Pretend that he was that character from Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark who, burns his hand on when he reaches up. So I took a lighter and burned the frog's, hand. Tried to burn his, arm off just to pretend that it was that character.
And then later you start to stalk and kill people. Then later humans became your prey. So you burned a frog's arm off and felt nothing?
His right front paw, yeah, because I wanted to reenact Raiders.
And you felt nothing, though? You didn't feel guilty?
No, I didn't really feel that bad.
Because a frog will scream. When I was a kid up in Canada, my dad would take us to Canada. And we used to... And I went out and got all these frogs for him. And I mean like fucking buckets. And then the next morning we got up and we went bass fishing with them. And you fish and they're still alive. And you just run the hook through their stomach and up through their chest. And you just hear, ah! They scream. Then you throw them in the water and they literally kick around and swim and the fucking fish will grab them.
I had no idea that a frog would scream.
Yeah, they let out a scream. The other thing, though, like if we had some place that wasn't overly fucking fished, we weren't catching fish, my dad would take the boat in another area, and I would have the frog still on my line and would lay it down in the back of the boat, wait, like it was fucking skiing. But that wasn't done to hurt. That was done out of boredom. But we were already killing frogs.
We used to have so many toads out in the street in the summertime when I was growing up. You would just hear them popping like balloons when a car would go down the road.
Todd, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey guys, I got to call out Dave on this. It's gigging for frogs. That's what they do down south. They go out and catch the frogs.
White people are so scared of black people.
You're a racist, my friend.
Sorry, man.
And now instead of gigging, you will be saying Mr. President. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, Dave, you're a hypocrite. You give Ron shit about beating a swan to death with a stick, and you're burning a frog.
That's true. And mine was to put a bird out of its fucking misery.
That felt like it was worse because it was to death. I mean, this frog, I don't think died. It just got his hand burnt.
Oh, I'm sure they took it to the frog burn ward and it was fine after that. You melted a frog.
They live in water.
What would that... It's not a hand. What would it be?
I would call it a flipper.
Well, it's not really a flipper.
Paw.
That can't be a paw for a fucking mammal. Here's our good friend Hard Rock Johnny. Johnny, thanks for everything you did Friday. It was just a beautiful spread, and it went fantastic.
Thanks. I owe you guys
Yeah.
one. Next time you have someone leaving your staff.
Well, what I would like to do is I had a nice lunch for Michael Clark Duncan today.
See?
Clark Duke.
By the way, that kid's really young, right?
Yeah.
He comes in with like 8 people. A movie star will come in by himself. I wish I could say, kid, you're wasting your money. But he had like 8 people. Oh, and they're just constantly running their Blackberries. Like, oh, there's something. Oh, yes, I'm taking care of things for. Yes, I've worked out on this, and we're going to have lunch later.
The late, great Sidney Pollack came in here with no one. Not only that, I don't even think he was dressed warmly enough.
But I believe if he did have a staff, he'd be alive today. Because somebody could have told. Because he died of pneumonia.
Oh.
Well, we hit him with the water balloon and pushed him back out into the snow. Johnny, what do you got for us today?
We used to cut the tails off of salamanders. Dave would, burning a frog's kind of rough.
And then do what? Mix it with pasta and have a nice little Italian treat?
No, but they grow back. We would cut them off to see if they grow back. Salamanders can regenerate their tails. At least when Dave burned the frog paw or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know what it's called, really. I don't think it has a name.
I bet you it's called a hand.
A frog hand.
Yeah, I'm serious. Because frogs have legs, so they took that from us. Maybe they stole hands from us, too.
I never hear anything being called a hand except for humans.
But they use legs.
Yeah, I know they use legs, but I'm talking about the hand. Because we're very...
Put on it, Dave.
I mean, a fucking horse has legs, Dave. Does it have hands?
That's a good point. No, they don't have hands. It's a good point.
Dogs have legs. They have hands?
They don't.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Marty. Look at me.
Underline things. Fuck.
So you're a sick kid, huh?
I just think it was very imaginative, and
your wife wrote to me.
Would have loved to hang out with
Johnny.
Johnny.
Said that the fart was so bad it made people who were crying laugh.
So I cheer people up. I cheered them up. Those down and out Jews up there.
Why are they down and out?
There was very somber.
That's not what down and out means.
That doesn't mean that.
Here was the real problem. We came in from Friday where we had a big Irish thing and everyone's laughing and stuff. I carried that over to Saturday.
Mistake.
I was like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Dave. And then it was just a lot more serious. I'm like, oh, my God. And I came in there with a giant smile.
Irish Catholics are the only people that find death funny. I don't know why we do, but we do. Yeah, I guess it's a fear thing.
My mom threw in her pink Yankee visor into the coffin, and then at one point
Thank God she got rid of that.
At the open casket wake on Thursday, took the baby and made the baby do like a little tap dancing routine on her chest. I swear to God.
Did you get pictures?
I know, because I was actually talking to Dean, who went to the wake. It was surreal.
Why is Dean at the wake?
Dean went to your grandmother's wake?
It was fucking weird.
Dean from Brooklyn.
Was he invited?
I mean, I didn't invite him. I don't even know how he found out the address. But
All right, call Franklin.
This is the craziest thing I have heard in my life.
It was so... Now, I loved him for it. I thought, my God, that's the nicest thing. At the same time, I thought, this is fucking weird.
I mean, I would have gone if I knew, because I had at least more of a connection.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
my mother on the phone.
You should have.
You've talked to her.
Yeah. I mean, you know what really pisses me off? I know Casey invited Dean because you wouldn't show up, and you didn't invite us.
No, wait a
That's
second.
another reason why you're out of the cigar club.
No, wait a second. I didn't invite anybody.
Oh, by the way, Johnny?
Yeah.
You are in the cigar club. It's going to be small and exclusive, and it's just going to be for cigar connoisseurs.
Thank you very much.
So you're invited.
I appreciate that.
Why is Dean crashing people's funerals?
This is honestly the first time I even heard.
Were there
about
sandwiches?
this. Are they friends?
I don't know. I didn't tell a soul.
He's a very
really
emotional
didn't.
character, though.
It was.
Did he bring anyone?
He brought Joey.
Unfucking believable.
I gotta say, Ron, I was a little bit frightened almost. Because it was like, I love him to death, but I'm like, what the? This is South Jersey. I was scared.
I really feel like it's a smack in the face to me and Fez. We could have all taken the day off and went to that funeral. But you invite fucking Dean and Joey.
No, I didn't.
Because you're so much closer.
Of course you did. Were they there?
I swear to Jesus, I didn't do that.
Were we there?
No, you
then
weren't there.
That's a fucking faux pas, my friend. You made a faux pas with the guys at work.
I didn't. I didn't invite anybody. I didn't even know that people did invite anyone. I swear to God. And when they showed up, I was like, what the? I was shocked.
By the way, Joey did a wonderful job for us.
Yeah, he did actually. No, yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He did a fantastic job for us. Putting together a great laminate.
He's a talented character.
So I guess I didn't have the right laminate to go to the funeral.
Oh, man. No, my God, I was never going to put you guys out. I don't know how they even got invited, to be honest with you. It's still unclear.
Oh, well, this fucking really bothers me. So this is what Dave's wife said. She was important to you. Dean and Joey care about us. Helps they came by, and it was awesome. Well, what does that make us look like, Watley?
It makes
crap.
Yeah. No.
Funeral crap?
Are you kidding me? You guys were so nice to me. And the fact is...
No, we weren't. We didn't know. We didn't show up. Your fucking show that you're doing right now is with Dean and Joey.
No, it's not. You can't take it on me. I swear to God.
We didn't even get the offer.
I had no.
Well, Fezzi, we weren't even told where it was.
Yeah, we were kept totally in the dark on that.
I would never.
That's fucking rude.
I would never demand that.
This is the rudest demand.
I would never ask you guys because I would never want to put you guys out like that.
How is it putting out? I'd love to fucking compete against Dean and Joey and fucking look like the awesome person.
Well, let me tell you.
And how caring they are.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
You guys are the awesome people.
No, we're
because
not.
My mom talked about you guys at the wake and funeral.
Imagine if we were there.
She talked about you guys at the wake. She brought up about how proud my grandma was that I got a job with Ron and Fez. Then went into 5 minutes at her wake saying how great Ron and Fez were about giving me a job at a wake. I swear to God.
You know what? Now you'll be working with Dean and Joey. Because that's your next fucking job. You're out of here.
No, wait a second. Don't
Get
take
up.
care of me.
Get up. Get out. I can't even look at you right now. Disgusted. I'm disgusted, Fezzi.
I heard Earl went +2 to the wake.
I see Dean and Joey as being a +2. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is the
I
thing.
used to be Dean's +2.
You're out with Dean and you're out with Joey.
I'm hurt.
Why do you say that?
Because they were my friends.
Are they now?
I hope so.
Why are you acting like a
I don't
baby?
get to
Talk
go to
like a
these-
man
I don't
to
get
me.
to go to these things. I don't hear anything about this. Not
How come
invited.
everybody hears about you, Dean and Joey, except for you?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Because you don't face things straight on.
It's possible. Like, I just kind of, focus on what I'm doing, and I hear it from the radio.
So you felt like you should have been invited to that.
Well, I like to think that wherever Dean and Joey go, that I tend to be invited to.
Why? When are you going to wake up to this? That doesn't
I
exist.
just heard. I'm woken up.
You haven't just heard. You heard fucking 5 months ago.
Yeah, 5 months ago everything was squashed, and now we're going to weddings. To funerals and wakes, and
you're not in with them.
You're not in.
You're out.
You're out with them. Just like me and Fez are out with Dave and Casey.
Oh.
We found that out today.
I'm sorry, guys.
The hard way.
Can I be in with you guys?
No, it can't work
Oh.
out that way. You got to get in with somebody else. Why don't you get in with Earl? You and Earl seem to be come on in here, Earl. You and Earl seem to be battling with Mooch. So that could be your gang.
It looks like Mooch is battling with everyone.
He's not battling with me. He's not battling with Fez.
No, I got no problem with Mooch.
Yeah, it looks like Mooch's problem with Earl floated over to me, and his problem with Lily floated over to me, so I guess I have a problem with Mooch now.
Your main thing is you're no longer one of the Brooklyn guys.
Yeah.
You don't have that stroke, but I do want you to thank Joey for what he did for us. It's fantastic work.
Cool.
And, but now this really feels like, and you know what? I saw Dean the other night, and then he's even telling me that he went to Florio's and asked him for the Ron Barrington cigar. He goes, the guy with the hat. So I had down as Dean and Mafia Life Chris and Just John, we were going to be the 4 guys that were going to be starting the cigar club. But now I find out he's trying to show up me and Fez.
Yeah.
By fucking going down there to a funeral that Dave obviously didn't invite us to.
And this is how sneaky it is. Why doesn't Dean bring up, I was at the funeral today?
Why would you if you won? I give him all the credit in the world. He's the big winner. Why didn't my spies and my Brooklyn spies alert me to this?
Because
Franklin,
your spy isn't in. He's not part of the Brooklyn guys.
You're out?
I think I'm out.
And doesn't even know it.
Do you have one friend in Brooklyn right now? What about Fred?
Fred likes me.
Yeah. Does he?
He thinks so. Last I heard, he did.
Don't assume anything anymore, Franklin.
Honestly, I can't make these assumptions. Earl, do you like me?
Yes, I like you, Franklin.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, you want to
Can I
not
be down
make
with
this about you and make it about me and Fez, who are just slapped across the face with a moldy cock. Just a moldy cock across their faces.
Goes beyond a slight.
We would have loved to have been there.
Totally, we would have gone.
Oh God, that would have been great. Playing wiffle ball with the is it Douglas? No, that's Earl's last name.
Yeah.
What's Dave's last name?
McDonald's.
With the McDonald family.
Yeah.
Here is Mongo. Mongo, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys, Dave is definitely going to be a psycho. He starts out as a young child burning animals and grows up to gas the Jews.
Well, first of all, I'm going to just answer a question right now from Pal Talk, from Beautiful Autumn Day on Pal Talk. That would be Dean. Dean is the mystery friend.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. How are you? Hi, Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
I regret to inform you and Fezzy that you're no longer in the running for the Beanie Cup. You had to show up to the funeral to be in the running for that.
You know what? It's really kind of true. We're on the outs right now. We're not in. You know who I thank for giving Dave so much work?
Who's that?
Dean and Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Dean and Joey, they handpicked him out of what I would call the shitbox of North Jersey radio and brought him into satellite. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez. Go ahead, Greg.
Hey, what's up, Ronnie? It's Greg from Raleigh.
Yeah.
Hey, just want to say that Franklin's voice sounds like a mixture of Steve and Master Poe had a baby.
Franklin lacks a little bit of confidence that he used to have, and you're just putting your big toe back in the water.
Yeah, slowly.
Can't work like that on radio.
I'm trying to
You either got to
gauge.
leap in and say, this is what I'm doing, or as you folks says, as you and Earl say, lean back. Lean back. You get that, Fez? Speaking to people in a language that they can understand. Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron, the last thing I want to do is, do anything that lifts Dave up, but I'm afraid you guys are in the wrong here because there are no invites to a wake or to a funeral. You just kind of pick up on where it's at, you read the announcement in the paper, and you show up to pay your respects. So, props to Dean on this one.
You know what? Bring Dave back in. He's right about this. Dave, come in and grab your seat. I just heard from fucking Dear Abby that we're wrong. We should have crashed this. Now, I don't know how a human being acts. That's why I have a chick. Fezzy, why didn't you fucking tell me what the correct etiquette is? You, of all people, used to know.
Yeah, I had no idea you were supposed to just show up at a wake. To me, that seems inappropriate if you're not, if you're not asked.
It was. That's why I presented it in that it was
Your
inappropriate.
wife said it was awesome. She said it was awesome.
She don't speak for me. She's a Mets fan.
Does.
She's a Jewish person. I'm Irish Catholic. Go Yankees. We are very different people, as we've learned.
All right, here's Casey. Casey.
Hi, Ron.
Let me just, first of all, I apologize for the Fez and I losing to Dean and Joey in terms of coolness.
No, they don't.
No, what happened was I think it was Dean actually had messaged me and just said, hey, I'm really sorry about Dave's grandma and this and that. And I said, yeah, it's cool. And he's like, where's the wake? And so I just gave him the information and they just came by, which I thought was nice of them to do, but I never expected anyone to come.
It was crazy time, though.
That could have got me out of Lily's party.
Oh, Mr. B. We would have loved to have you, but you're a busy man. You're important.
No, not at all. I wanted to be there to support you and to support your mom, who I love. Well, but Fez, you didn't tell me the way this thing works.
I didn't know that it worked that way.
Casey, you are now so close with these Brooklyn guys after living in Brooklyn?
I love Dean and Joey. I love them.
Why don't they love Franklin anymore?
I wouldn't be able to answer that. I think they do.
Oh, they do?
I think they do.
Oh, good.
All they do is talk about him.
Because I don't ever want there to be any phoniness, so I know you to give us the straight poop.
You know me.
Casey, I know that you would always tell us. All right, so...
next time something happens, I'll be sure to let you know, but hopefully there won't be a next time anytime soon.
Well, I'm hoping there is another death in Dave's family.
No,
so
you
Fez
don't.
and I could be there. And I'd like to be a pallbearer next time.
You can get whatever.
And I want to just see the look on Dean and Joey's face when Fezzy and I, the only two pallbearers, are starting bench, Fezzy.
Oh, man.
We go walking by with that casket.
That will kill them.
Yeah. By the way, I guess my spy's a big liar because my spy tells me just the opposite of what Casey tells me.
Oh.
Who's your spy?
You know who my spy is. Here's somebody that can settle it all. The creator of the Beanie Award, our own Beanie. Beanie.
Yeah, Ronnie, how are you?
First of all, we're so sorry for your loss. But at least you had your mother for so long, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
God bless you. Now, did you call us or did we call you?
You called me to call you, so that's why I'm...
Was that you, Dave?
Yes, I called my mother.
And so take us through this awkward moment.
Okay, so I want my mom to say some of the things that she had said.
I don't want her to.
She doesn't need to.
She doesn't at all. We just wanted to say, Beanie, we're so sorry for your loss.
Okay, thanks, Ronnie. What do you want me to say, Dave?
No, you know.
We're just sorry that Dean and Joey showed us up by showing up down there at the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
We thought it was...
Yes, that was very nice. But I'll tell you what was really, really, really nice.
What's that?
The fact that Casey and that baby, stood beside David the whole time.
Sure.
And, they were family, and it's really, that was very touching to me to have my two granddaughters.
Sure.
There the whole time, and, they're loving mothers, and that's what this is all about, really.
Isn't the circle of life amazing, Beanie, how it just
really
keeps turning?
It's pretty fantastic. My mom's 95, and she likes to say, and a half.
Mm-hmm. And a half.
And see?
And a half.
Yeah.
And she just really, she didn't have really any pain. She was totally with it for the entire time, and, we should all be so lucky.
Absolutely, we should all be so lucky.
I know it's lucky. I cry at the drop of a hat, or I just finished working out, and I'm on the elliptical crying, so it's kind of bizarre, but I can hide it because I'm sweating too.
Right.
So when you
Thank God you sweat so heavily.
She's like Patrick Ewing.
Helps.
That's right.
Right, Mom?
Things went okay, but thank God for my family, and also thank you for always, being good to David and
Well, we love Dave.
and having him as part of your family too.
All right,
Thank you.
Beanie, thanks so much, and best of luck.
All right, thanks, Ronnie.
All right.
Fezzy, take care. God bless.
You
Right,
too,
bye-bye.
Beanie.
All right.
I can't believe you called that woman to call us.
Why
Seriously,
in the
I could
hell?
I could dig your eye out. Right now.
I did.
She just lost a mom.
I know.
She's still
you wanna
crying.
you want to call her over me and Fez whining about being beat out by Dean and Joey, who I will
That
say
wasn't
this,
the intention.
conniving. Oh, were they conniving?
It was not the intention. I thought she was gonna, just say hi to Ron and Fez and all that.
That probably
stuff.
takes us down another notch.
No, it doesn't. Your photograph is now totally number one. She took down Bobby Kennedy since I went back to the house and visited the kitchen.
Well, that sounds like a jinx.
Bobby Kennedy's not gone, but Ron Fez, the photo is over.
He's gone, not forgotten.
They're
is what it is.
they're over the Kennedys.
Here's Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, 653 checking in, buddy.
Yeah, buddy, what's happening?
I'm going to put this on Fez. Ronnie, I'm backing you up. Since Fez is the go-to guy with all social things, and he's training Lillian to be the one,
right?
He should know that anytime a coworker's family member dies, you go no matter what. So he left you in the lurch.
Fez and I should have been there. There's no doubt about it. Now, Dean and Joey, if they didn't show, everything would have been fine.
Yeah,
But the
they really
fact
made you guys
somebody showed makes me and Fez, and I'll go so far to even say Earl, Hicks, and Mooch, look like sleazy scumbags.
Well, let me just say
And
this.
that's the intent of it.
2008. Yes, that's Dean and Joey's intent.
That's the total intent. Let's show up. At these other guys there doing a tribute show to Lily. We'll show up, and we will be the conquering heroes walking through a funeral parlor.
Answer me this. Did Dean fall down like he did at the last Unmasked, or was he able to stay on his pins?
He had good footwork at the wake. But the important thing here is that not in our eyes. The McDonald family views Ron and Fez as Ichibans forever.
We just heard how caring Dean and Joey are.
How great they are. How amazing they are.
Are Dean and Joey's face in the kitchen?
You know what? I wish that me and Fez would have been there so we could go like this. What are you doing here? This is very inappropriate. Get out.
This is a personal thing.
Yes, this is for family.
Well, I wish you were, but I didn't want to bother you. But I'm telling you, I brought this up.
Seriously.
Oh, now we're a bother.
I should be on the treadmill right now with Beanie.
It's very strenuous. But the thing is,
Well, thank God also we hear from Casey that Dean and Joey still do like Franklin.
Yeah,
even though he's not privy to anything going on, there's
Right.
no inside conversation.
I think she's on the inside. I think.
Yeah,
she's
but I need you to let me know if those guys make a move. Just try to show up me and Fez. You're going to be there for us.
Well, I'm gonna have to resync that relationship so I can be on the inside.
And just
again.
What do you mean resync? Sync it?
That doesn't make any sense.
And now that I think back at Lily's party Friday night, the smug look on their faces, knowing that they had pulled this off, knowing that they had put one over.
Well, they didn't pull it over on us or myself. I brought this up. Remember how I brought it up? It was weird. It was unsettling, and it was frightening.
Well, let me just say this.
So I think those are not positive adjectives I've used.
I'm sorry I had a Lily party to take care of that day on the air.
Right. I know that was important. That's why I wouldn't ask you guys.
And Pitsy didn't even make a call to that girl.
Well, I was at the funeral. I was at a funeral.
You can't pick up the phone at the funeral?
No.
Just be like this.
Yeah.
Oh, Lily, yeah, they're just lowering my grandmother. I just want to say,
oh my God,
best of luck in Rochester.
Terrible.
Why?
That's terrible.
Dean and Joey
You're
send their
lowering
best too.
My grandmother, best of luck in Rochester. No. And I'm still a bit upset, but I'm still very sad over this whole thing.
All right, my spy claims that he's been outed.
Who?
My spy. I have spies running everywhere.
No, I mean,
know-
who's been outed? Who's?
My spy's been outed by Casey not backing up the spy, but I put her on the thing too. Casey,
Yes?
I'm sorry that Fez and I let your family down.
No, he didn't. You never do. You're always so good to us.
Please, we know the truth.
Why? Tell Ron about my mom saying positive things about Ron Fez in a funeral in a wake. Tell him about that.
I don't think that happened, did it?
Extent. She
What?
does. She gloats about her.
She gloats about me, but not just me, about my relationship to Ron Fez, and she called Ron Bennington, and I swear this is true. Casey, did she not say Ron is very, quote, handsome, end quote?
Yes.
If you want something to happen with your mom, I will do it. Just to end this thing. Just to end this thing between our two families.
It seems fair.
Yeah.
My thing is I am picking Ron Fez forever over Dean and Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Forever.
I just want to know how good Dean and Joey are going to do on the phone with Wiki for hours.
Good.
Next time there's a shit-throwing incident.
I didn't invite these people. I thought,
like Ron and Fez did.
Boy, I presented this story like it was a negative thing.
And that's how it is.
I was creeped out by their presence.
Brett, you're Ron and Fez.
Hey, 44-42, guys. What's
Yeah.
up?
Good.
Ron, question. What do you think's worse? The fact that Dave didn't invite you to the funeral, or the fact that at the funeral he got up and thanked Greg Opie Hughes?
I didn't thank
that
guy.
Greg does. Drew, you're on a Fez.
He did kill her.
Greg,
Hey,
Drew.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think after Beanie's mom died, she sat around and said, who's invited me to the latest party or funeral? You don't send invites for a funeral. Come on, guys. You know better than that.
Oh, yeah. All right. What is your name again, Drew? Drew.
Yeah, Drew.
The same person who said, Ron and Fez, can I have off paid Thursday and Friday? Could have also said, I want you to stop on down because I've already invited Dean and Joey, and they're going to be showing up with a plate of lasagna and what they like to call. And I know they did show up with something because they don't go anywhere.
Listen,
with nothing.
The cannolis that they brought were too
Motherfucker,
sweet.
you killing me? Did they bring cannolis?
They were too sweet, Ron. You wouldn't have
That
liked
fucking
them.
Brooklyn pastry. I love those Brooklyn pastries.
I got one question for Dave, though.
Yeah.
I thought it was Dave's family that had this funeral. What takes 6 days to get somebody in the ground?
It was
wasn't Earl's funeral, was it?
By the way, too.
2 funerals.
It's a wake and a funeral. It's a big fucking deal, Drew. You don't understand it down south. Now, this is what bugs me. So you're saying that Dean and Joey are Casey's friends, right? Not your friends. True or false?
Yeah, I'll say true.
Then why weren't they up in Westchester on Saturday?
Excellent point.
Because
At the Shiva.
that was not a show-sponsored event.
This was my grandma's funeral.
Well,
It was never sponsored.
I was sending the SiriusXM balloon down there.
And they received it, and my mom thanks you for that as well. Balloons add a lot. But that's beside the point. The point is, I didn't even know about any of these shenanigans till I'm in my suit, in my monkey suit, tears in my eyes.
Were you really dressed up like a monkey?
That's a good one.
Because, you know, a monkey suit would be a tuxedo. And if you wore that would be crazy than dressing up like a monkey.
It was the Joseph A. Banks coat and
Nice.
black pants from the Gap.
And no shirt.
I was wearing a shirt, Fez. And so the point is, I was surprised, just more than surprised by anybody by this.
But that's such a great point.
Thanks.
If Dean and Joey are...
Thanks, Fezzy, for backing me up.
Oh, no problem. Are Casey's very best friends in the world.
Well, I'm not going to say.
They're showing up for a relative of yours funeral.
Right. A show-sponsored funeral.
Exactly. I mean, there can only be one conclusion.
Well,
show up Ron and Fez.
The thing is...
Make Ron and Fez look like worldwide dicks.
Odds are...
What, really? We came off as worldwide dicks?
Worldwide dicks.
All right, who are you blaming, Fez?
I'm blaming the very sneaky Dean and Joey.
I'm going to blame Dave's grandmother for not dying at a time that we didn't have Lily's last show planned.
This is the worst thing I've ever heard. Now, you can't blame a 95-year-old woman for dying.
95 years? You can't wait one more day?
95 and a half.
I can't believe this.
John, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, does anyone notice that Dave, a 30-year-old man, has his mom and his wife called to defend him?
Call in, absolutely.
He'll straighten this out.
It's because they're witnesses to my truth bearing.
So you made them both call in?
That's what I do for Ron and fucking Fez.
You know who you are right now? Mikey D. This is exactly what...
Yeah,
Casey?
No, I think she...
I apologize. I thought you called on your own.
Sorry, Helen.
She did. I don't know about Beanie, but I called on my own.
I called my mom.
All right.
I called my mom.
Then, Casey, would you just like to say, we could drop this whole thing, just say something in it that Dean and Joey were inappropriate, and we'll move on.
It was absolutely horrific that they showed up.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're right. Everything's back to normal.
I'm humiliated for them.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell Ron about what Dean was wearing?
What was he wearing?
I'm sure Ron Fez would have wore suits. Dean wore...
I'm guessing cannoli filling.
Dean wore a V-neck sweater with no undershirt.
Well, what was you had? An undershirt with a V-neck sweater?
It was ridiculous. His fucking Dean from Brooklyn chest hair popping up.
Why wouldn't he wear a nice...
Burt Reynolds and Boogie Nights.
Why wouldn't he just wear a very classy Tommy Bahama like he normally does? And by the way, with those two showing up, I have a feeling that your grandmother might have been murdered. Or they might have stuck another body in the box with her. Because that's what they do.
And Casey, remember what we were discussing? Inviting Ron and Fez to our house for dinner.
Not going to happen.
On our
Not going to happen.
What about to that?
I can't sit down and eat with Dean and Joey. How many times have Dean and Joey been there?
To our house?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think once.
Then that's before us?
Once.
Yeah.
No.
That's an infinity more than us.
I always invite you guys over. You always say no.
They came over the same time we invited you guys.
Oh, same time.
That's
'cause We're all the
true.
same.
That was the
We're all the
party.
same. We're all the same.
I invite you.
All right. Casey, we'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I'd like to take you and Fez out for dinner today.
Not going to happen. Fez and I are going out with Mooch, discussing some of the problems he has with the staff.
Yep.
What about tomorrow?
You might not be here tomorrow because some of the things that he's saying. Right now, I will say this. Hicks, he does like you.
Well, that's good.
He thinks you're a slacker and thinks the others drag you down.
It's probably true, yeah.
Ruben, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, yeah, did you hear Beanie earlier? I think she's a little upset with y'all. She said, at least you're nice today.
That's a compliment to Ron and Fez. What do you mean that's an insult to them?
That we're not nice to your grandmother.
Oh, she didn't mean it like that. That is nitpicking, my friends.
White people are so scared of black people.
Earl, I'm sorry I had to hear about this. Now, Earl, McCain is restarting his campaign today with all new ideas on how to get us fixed. Any way McCain can pull this out?
No way. Not in less than 3 weeks.
I will tell you this, and I have told this to Mr. Fez Marie Watley for years. I don't believe in polls, although I do now think I believe in the Bradley effect, which is white people afraid to say they wouldn't vote for a black guy until they get inside behind that curtain. I think this time everybody should be forced to stand up and say who they vote for. I vote for the Honorable John McCain. Let him stand up and be counted.
Just remove the curtain from the
Yeah, there's no curtain.
Yeah.
You get a microphone. I guess I vote for Obama, like my wife. They walk it off. And then they have to say out your name, which, by the way, when they say out your name and you yell present, I would always yell president in school. We get a nice big laugh, and it would do very well.
I mean, that's the one thing that is absolutely freaking me out right now. Is the
Bradley effect?
The Bradley effect.
It's a Bradley effect.
I mean, but that's about the only thing right now.
I'm going to do the Bradley effect by voting for Tom Bradley. So he gets the votes. He finally, he's just elderly.
You don't think Ron is right, though? It's going to be a reverse Bradley effect where there's all these white people saying they're not going to vote for Obama, and then when they get in, they're going to vote?
The reverse Bradley effect would be exciting. So you think white people are afraid to say they're going to vote for Obama?
They don't want to tell their friends.
Exactly. I think right now, for Obama to freaking lose this, he has to walk out in like a dashiki with a boombox, wearing a kufi. He's not going to lose.
I only understood boombox.
African garb,
the chic
Kumo D hat.
Yeah. But I just don't. I'm so confident that he's going to win now. I mean, I hope he wins by 13 points so I can win this bet. I mean, the latest Newsweek poll had him up by 11 points.
Which is shocking. And again, I cannot believe the polls. I will not believe the polls. Now, are we going to be live on the air that night? Have we worked that out?
No, not yet. We got to.
Yeah, let's work that out.
We've worked that out. We're going to be live on the air.
All right. So, Dave, it's too far for you to come in.
Oh, no.
But I would like Dean and Joey here.
No! I'll be here.
I'll take care of that since we're friends now.
Here is... You really believe that?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you honestly believe?
Oh, they're of course my friends. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
Luke, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, I love you, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, I just want to say that the white guy is the right guy. Thank you.
Now, Luke, are you being serious when you say that, or are you joking? Well, now he's gone. So we have one fucking statement. But I really wonder, are there any white people out there afraid to say in front of their friends that they're voting for John McCain because they're afraid of looking like a racist? Now, here, any of us could say whatever we want. And as a matter of fact, Dave jumps back and forth, back and forth. But we don't seem to have any McCain friends. But we are in the bluest spot in a blue state, which, you know, you would expect. Maybe there's a couple. Andrew, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, guys, how you doing? My father keeps saying that he will not vote for Obama in front of me. He always drops, like, pseudo-racist remarks when we're watching football or something like that. And yet my mother told me last weekend that I guess they were in bed together, like reading on Sunday, and he said that he has to. He said he has no choice but to vote for Obama, but he can't admit it to any of his workers, he can't work with his friends, he can't wake it to his kids.
So that is reversed Bradley effect.
I really do believe that. I do believe that there's a Bradley effect, but I also believe that there's a reverse Bradley effect as well.
All right, so this is it. Now, had you heard of that? Or
No,
were you
I feel it and I see it. I know my father's friends are extremely conservative, all of them, black or white. And each one of them went from McCain to Obama, and they're afraid to tell each other unless you talk to them one at a time.
Yeah, but you really, this I think would only work. Well, this would only work. The effect was somebody in a blue state, let's say a PA, who couldn't say to his friends, "I'm not voting for the Democrat because he's black." He couldn't say that. But the reverse is somebody who his friends feel like they're racist, but in his heart, he's voting for Obama. So here's Dave. Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, boys?
Yeah.
I was at a party Saturday night. I was on the main line outside of Philly. Ron, you know where that is.
Sure do, my friend.
Bunch of NYU college students, mostly white. Well, almost all white.
Well, they wouldn't be NYU if they were down there, but go ahead. It had to be another college.
No, they were NYU. They were in town for a party.
Okay.
It was actually my stepsister and all her friends. And they're all wearing Obama buttons, and I was asked who I was voting for, and I said McCain, and was immediately attacked as a racist.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about here. Now, people are going to go back and forth. We're talking about somebody who's with their people. Whether your people are supporting McCain, the reverse Bradley effect would be what Franklin has just invented. Or the Bradley effect where you're with your liberal friends, but you just can't vote for a black guy. That would be the Bradley effect. Anything other than that should not be on my phone bank, Hicks. That's just weighing the bit down. Here's Mark. Mark, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
I'm calling from the heart of Redneckville, and I think there's a lot of closet Obama supporters.
What state you in?
Florida, Polk County.
All right, Polk County is a really redneck place. So you feel like the normal thing there is to say you're voting for the Republican.
Oh, yeah, but I think that there's a lot of people secretly, particularly women, wives and girlfriends, that are going to vote Obama, but they're scared to say anything about it.
See, I think that happens to a lot of men when they don't pay attention to their wife and they're acting like, we're all for it, and it doesn't matter what it is. But their wife could go in there and just kind of zero out their vote by voting in the other direction. Here is Jonathan. Jonathan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, I'm more of the situation where
my friends are, the racist, and, it's everything about McCain. McCain, you can't have a black man in president. We've got to have McCain. And I really actually like Obama. Obviously I think he's the best choice right now, but, I don't know what to say to him. I try to play devil's advocate, but, it's...
So you are a reverse Bradley effect.
Absolutely. I live in the hills of eastern Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
My friend, and I'm sure Hope County, wherever in Florida, I'm sure it's redneck. But
yeah,
come on, man, come down here to.
No, I've been in Kentucky. I understand. You're the reddest of all rednecks.
No. I'm not saying that. But
all right, you're the third reddest of all rednecks.
Yeah, second red.
All right, thanks. Here is Mike. Mike, you're Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez. I'm a lifelong Republican, and I'm a former military guy, Naval Academy graduate. Everything says I should vote for John McCain, but I'm surrounded by everyone who wants to vote, is going to vote for John McCain, but I'm secretly, I'm an Obama guy.
So you can't say to your friends who you want to vote for?
Most of the people I deal with are customers that are really, really, rural. And
Now-
it would just ruin the relationship.
All right, so here's what I want to do, Earl. We need to get a shrink on the phone within the next couple days and get the line reverse Bradley effect going and try to build that up and take full credit for what Franklin did here today. Because there can be this, but whether it is or not, I would like to see us own a term. We've never really owned a term. And I'm the one who came up with the word yuppie.
That was you?
No. But but who else did? So I'm going to say it was me. Here's Steve. Steve, you're on Ron and Fez.
How's it going, Ron?
Yeah.
I like to say in my union, every time we have an issue that we're going to vote on at work, it always seems like a toss-up. Yet, as soon as the secret ballots come out, usually ends up being a landslide one way or the other. And people never vote in secret how they speak in public.
It's interesting, which would probably play into McCain's hands here.
It could go both ways. You could have a white guy that doesn't want to say he wants to vote for Obama who say, yeah, I'm with McCain, and change his vote. You might have someone who wants to be politically correct and go, I'm going to vote for Obama. Just walk in that booth, no one's looking at McCain.
You have to look. All right, thank you very much. You have to think with Saturday Night Live and all that kind of stuff. The cool thing is to say, I'm voting for Obama. But are the Bradley effects out there? Are people acting like, yeah, that Sarah Palin's a fucking inbred, and then they're going to end up voting for that ticket?
Yeah,
or are we going in the opposite direction?
Yeah, I'm more concerned. I mean, I'm not concerned, let's say, with like a California. I mean, I'm concerned like places like Colorado and Tennessee and Virginia and states that usually vote.
Let me tell you. Because I talked to my dad, who's voting for McCain, and I go, what about Obama? And he goes, did you see what they did to the city of Chester? And I go, Dad, please. It's not the same people.
I would think that the Republicans had the election until these economic stuff destroyed
Yes, but that's
them.
not what we're talking
But
about.
I think that's what's going to allow the other white people who would have normally been just party liners or racist to say, you know what, my pocket's green, and I don't care what freaking color the president is, as long as my pockets get green again.
Yeah, I mean, the normal thing would be that McCain would have to pay for Bush's sins. There's no doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that he's only trailing by 5 or 7 or 11 and not 30
Yeah.
is fucking ridiculous. I mean, Bush is fucked up so bad that anybody who ever showed up at the same fucking McDonald's as Bush should be fucking out right now. You know what I mean saying? So this thing is way more closer than it probably would be. And I got things up there that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, guys. So I'm gonna just move along. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Do unreasonable fears ever dominate your thoughts?
Would go to the store with my mom and would try to memorize the streets and turns to the store because I was afraid she was going to get mad and leave me at a store.
Do you experience self-doubt and insecurities?
What does the voice in your head say?
That you're awful, you're terrible, you don't do things correctly, you're a mess, you're an idiot, you're a screw-up.
Do you find yourself upset and exhibiting irrational behavior?
I mean, it's really, really sad to me that Heath Ledger's dead, and I just take it so personally. It just feels like I lost somebody I knew.
This is the subject of Davenetics, Dave McDonald's personal philosophy. Davenetics can help to guide you in all aspects of your personal life.
Come home drunk Fridays to your wife and child, plead their forgiveness, then get drunk on Saturday.
Professional life.
Arrive on time, keep a positive attitude, and I cannot stress this enough, do not throw feces at your coworkers.
And spiritual life.
Pretend to believe in God only when you want things.
This is the goal of Davenetics. Order today. Find rational thought tomorrow.
So you were just trying to help out a friend
who was frightened,
who was scared of what was happening to her. When you're scared, what?
There was no evil.
There was no evil intent, no malice. Because you live here. When you live in a place and you love it like you do, you don't want nothing bad to happen. What?
Objection, Your Honor.
What?
He's leading the witness.
Say.
It's the Ron and Fez show, 866 Ron 0 Fez. There's Mooch has finally come in. Come on in, buddy. Fez and I have a scheduled lunch today with the Mooch after the show. Mooch, you want to go a little swanky, or are you more comfortable
who's
in a
Who's
in
paying
a
for
dive?
this here?
Fez will pay.
Fez pen. I think we go swanky. Some
All right,
big steak
you got
somewhere.
it.
I'm starving. Literally
Fantastic.
starving.
Sure, we'll go out and have steaks.
Fez shouldn't equal swanky.
Huh? Hey, we should try that place down the street that you get a popover with your steak.
Oh,
it doesn't matter. We'll
what
find
is-
it. We'll walk up on
What
it.
is a popover?
I have no idea. It's like a nice little fucking bun. It's like a tasty air that you could eat.
It's a potato.
It's not a potato. It's more like bread.
Oh.
Hold on. Mike, the teacher, is very, very excited about our new cigar club starting. You heard everything that went down with Dean and Joey. I'm sure that you heard that
I was on the subway.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they cock-blocked me and Fez by going to Dave's funeral. They were invited to the Dave's People's funeral, and we weren't.
Ooh.
But and right now, I need you to pull the entire cast together. But you were telling me, and you didn't tell me which one. Somebody from the team had a dream about having sex with an underage Indian girl.
So I hear. I mean, I don't know what to do about this. I was a bit. At first, I thought maybe the police should get involved or some kind of. I don't know.
This is an interesting thing, Fezzy. If you have a dream about being a pederast, are you one? It's in your subconscious.
Right. Obviously, the feelings are there.
I'm gonna just guess, and is it you, Dave?
No, it's not me.
See, I would have pushed all my money in on that one. I would have believed. All right, next person on the show. It's gonna have to be Earl.
That sounds like it could be something that's stuck deep down inside Earl's crazy psyche.
I think Earl is capable of it, but
yeah,
no, it wasn't Earl.
Earl, not you. You're
not
the
Earl?
pederast.
All right, because Earl, I would think, he goes to his church and everything. Maybe he got turned on by some sort of missionary thing.
Indian missionaries?
Like if there was
Is a Gandhi Indian
This is
or
what-
Pocahontas Indian?
I think it's the spot Indian, spot on the head Indian.
Okay.
Because that's
Okay.
what
Eastern Indian.
It had gone quite deep into it. That's what really freaked me out. It was a specific, nationality, a specific age, 15.
Oh, jeez.
This wasn't sort of some kind of random, just dirty dream. This was a very detailed.
Yeah, if something happens in your dream, Fezzy, can you help it? I mean, it's a dream. You're a victim of your own dreams.
You probably can't help it, but, if those feelings are in there and you're not acting on them, where are they going to pop up? In a dream.
Right, which doesn't make it a crime yet.
No, not
But
yet.
is that person going to end up doing something horrible just because he dreamed it? You got to take your thumb off there, kid, for me to get it. Thanks. Luke, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, listen, I agree with you guys. I'm someone who has slept with, let's just say, underage people, and it's definitely something that's a dream about. It doesn't go away. And so I think that if you do dream about it, it's probably something that you're more inclined to do.
All right, now, have you been arrested for this? Or
No.
You're still out on the streets.
Well,
now,
it's not...
now,
Yeah, I'm still out in the streets. Sure.
the age of the people, was it like on Dexter last night where they're so young that a maniac should kill you?
No, it's not like so young that it's disgusting. I mean, sure, it's disgusting, but I'm going to say, like, let's say 13 to, like, 16.
Yeah, that would be disgusting.
That's sure.
Slow.
You were how old when you slept with a 13-year-old?
I'm sorry?
How old are you now?
Right now?
Yeah.
30.
All right, 30 and 13, that's out of bounds. It's like Davy Mack being with a 13-year-old.
I agree with you, but it didn't happen when I was 30. It happened when I was 19, 20.
Still too old.
Lock him up.
Yeah.
Still too
Lock
old.
him up.
Probably,
13 is 13.
But you're still thinking about 13-year-olds even at 30.
I'm still thinking about those people. They've gotten older, but there's still the age difference.
Right. Well, when you get to be 60 and they're 45, I think you're fine. But 30 and 13, that's a problem.
13 now.
All right, let me, first of all, I'm going to keep you on for just a few more moments because we're tracing your call. So, how's the weather there? Is it raining?
Yeah.
Oh, God, he's gone. He's good. Oh, he's good. Let me talk to somebody I know who understands psychology. Crazed?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's up with you, Crazed?
I heard that, hold on, let me turn down my radio.
Well, you need to do that before you call.
Okay.
Yeah.
I turned it off. Hold on. Oh, there we go. All right.
By the way, Crazed, so did everybody else. As soon as I said, here's Crazed. Yeah.
What I was saying was, basically, that, according to Freud, that, basically,
now, is this Freud the guy that you work with?
No,
Freud the barber.
I never thought I'd hear the guy who discovered psychology.
Right.
Freud. That dreams are basically delivered from self-conscious.
Right. We all got that.
And the self-conscious is basically this thing that you don't really notice.
Right.
And they end up in your dreams.
Yeah.
Gravity pulls things to the earth.
So what, could you say the same thing, but in a rap hip-hop song?
Dreams are crazy. They make you really lazy. When my eyes are hazy, they make you really lazy. And then you try to find out what is happening within your dreams. So then you wake up, and then you wonder what's happening in reality, and then you're snapping.
So stay in school. Now, Crazed, I brought up today that you were invited on the L&A show.
Yes, I was by Opie.
Mm-hmm. Did that shock you?
Yeah, it was. It was shocking because I know Mr. Cumia doesn't really like me that much.
Apparently, he's running back to Opie and saying we got to get Crazed.
I mean, I'm loyal to you guys, you know.
Crazed, here's what I want you to do. I want you to show up on that show and then shut them up and shut them down. Do the Crazed I know you could be. No, you know how to shit in your own hand and chase them, right?
Yep.
That seems to work.
Oh, yeah.
Or be homeless or start coming.
Whatever you need to do.
Stalker Patty thinks I'm Jay-Z. She thinks that I think I'm Jay-Z.
Right. By the way, there's also a bootleg video of Crazed going down, falling asleep during our show. That was shot by a Mr. B.A. who's trying to make Crazed look bad.
Okay, I will admit that I did, but I was very, very, very tired, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
And then Angel Fuck said that Crazed didn't react to one thing.
I was very tired.
Right. Crazed said that Angel Fuck said that Crazed just stared at the show until I did a rape joke, and then he laughed uncontrollably.
Oh, were you dreaming about that night, Crazed?
Like it was the greatest thing he's ever heard in his life. All right, Crazed.
I don't know about that.
When you do an O&A, are you going to have AJ with you?
Yeah.
Are you going to have Spandy?
All right.
Are you going to have Spandy?
I don't know. I haven't even heard from the. I haven't heard from them since. They haven't called me or anything. So
why don't you say this? You will go on the show, and you're glad to go doing your act. But you do need to be spend the night before at Anthony's house, and then leave him with him in the morning. So that
All right, definitely.
All right, you like that?
That's perfect.
I'll go for that.
All right, take us out in the rap craze.
I'm at Aunt's house, living like the mafia, Staffia, coming at you with the mafia. Now you know who's the man, coming at you with the guns in the house and making all the nice nows. And now you can't come at you with the rhythms of the rhymes and the times. And now you get down with the lines.
That's why you're red hot, buddy. That's why O&A want you.
Getting down with the limes.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Coming at you with a Nafia. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. I'm just going to ask you straight out, which part of the cast is a pederast?
Hicks.
Oh my God, Hicks, who I call my normal one. Because you like to relate to. You're just straight dope addict, but now pedophile.
I don't think this makes me a pedophile. And in the dream, she was at the most 15. She might have been
What the hell's
younger.
that, Fez?
Oh, that's me.
She was 15?
At the most, yeah.
How do you know who she was?
I didn't know who she was, but in the dream I knew she was underage, and I don't remember anything else that happened in the dream, just banging this underage girl. It disturbed me when I woke up.
There wasn't even a stop sign, huh?
Oh,
You
no,
just
I was
hit the gas
totally
straight
into
through.
It's the fact that he was bragging about it the day after. We were thinking of store slices. He's like, hey, what about this? He was all happy about it.
It's like one of those guys who tells you they shit themselves instead of keeping it quiet. They want the world to know.
I don't know, but it doesn't make me a pedophile, though. It was in a dream. I'm not really going to go touch a fucking Indian girl.
I will say this. I've murdered people in my dreams, and oh, yeah, that's right. Dreams do come true. Walt Disney was right about that. Big Dan. Hey, Big Dan.
Hey, Big Ron, what's happening? Ron and Fez, love your show, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Question, 52 years old versus 13-year-old. There was $10 exchanged down here in Winter Haven, Florida. I need your opinion on that.
Are you be honest?
I am dead serious, man. I travel in Florida a lot. Over the road trucker, kind of a rich homeless person.
So you had sex with a 13-year-old girl?
That's what she said her age was, and I kind of believe it. It was close to Jacksonville. I got to throw that out.
You really belong in prison. You should be leaving that truck cab for a fucking jail cell. Seriously.
I got a motel close by. What can I say?
Phew. Do you see what you sound like now, Hicks?
Oh, but I didn't really do it, though.
Didn't you?
I listen to the show a lot. It's not my fault. I'm just a listener.
All right, Big Dan. I'll be glad when they kill you. Take care.
Love the show.
Pete, you're on Fez.
Buddies,
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention nobody picked up on Fez's little drop when they was talking to Crazy about Freud the barber. I think Fez is back.
We all picked up on it as a very good line, but I'm not going to stop and squeeze Fez when he gets off a joke. You're a very funny man, Fez.
It requires no spotlight. It doesn't require anyone calling in saying, hey, did anyone hear that? I'm sure.
But when you get off the line like that, I do appreciate it.
Oh, I understand that. I appreciate it myself.
Freud the barber? That's fucking gold, baby. Gold, Jerry, gold. But I didn't know that you needed me to stop and yell Fez is back every time you got off a joke. I expect you to be funny.
Yeah, and I would appreciate it if you didn't stop and yell Fez is back when a joke comes out. I'd like to just keep moving along and, hope there's another one quick.
You got one now?
No, not offhand. No, because that call put a spotlight on it.
You know what? I got time. I'll wait.
I don't have anything. Now see how these calls hurt?
You got one yet?
No, I don't.
No hurry.
I don't have anything. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
You can do it.
I have nothing, and this is making it even harder to think.
What about Carl Jung, the barber?
All right, that works.
Does it really?
No, probably not as good as Freud the barber.
Now we're at an awkward spot.
I know. And it's not what I wanted.
Get us out of it with a big laugh.
I don't have a big laugh to get us out on. I wish Michael Clark Duncan was back here. No, nothing.
All right. Well, let me know.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's time.
Because I'll stop the show if it doesn't feel like I'm stopping the show enough for you.
There is no need to stop the show. There's no need to call when I have a joke.
But, it's a good thing to have a joke, and that's good. I didn't know that, I want you to feel loved for it.
Oh, that's...
You getting the love you need?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine.
Was that the new joke?
No. No.
Kevin, you're on Ron and Fez.
Buddy?
Yeah.
What about Brutus the Barber, Ronnie B?
Well, see, that wouldn't have worked because Craze was talking about Freud.
But what if he was talking about Popeye? And go, yeah, well, just watch out for Brutus the Barber if you're hungry enough for a beefcake.
Mm-hmm.
Or sleeper holds.
You want to do that? Like Osama bin Laden, he's in a sleeper cell. I'd rather he was in a sleeper hold. Like that. And then we go into peas hode.
That would have worked.
How? None of those things are funny. Zach, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I got a joke for Fezzy.
Yeah.
Why did the Scarecrow get a gold medal?
I have no idea.
Because he was the best in his field.
Field.
All right, that doesn't seem like it would be like, field seems like business. It doesn't seem like athletics.
Here's James. James, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Fez, if you need something funny to say, why don't you just tell all those rape jokes you thought were so funny?
You got some?
I don't have any rape jokes. I don't even remember the one I originally told.
Dave, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, just whisper into Fez's ear, Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd.
Yeah, maybe Craze was listening to Pink Floyd.
That seems like it's a little dated. All right, here's a joke for you.
What?
When does the rain cut?
I don't know. When does the rain cut?
When it's raining razors.
Razors at me.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
I don't. When does the rain cut?
Don't ask.
When it's raining razors.
Not me.
Say?
When did this
What's
start?
There's razors flying everywhere.
When did this start?
There's razors going everywhere. It's just wrong.
When were cowbells that were relatively harmless? Ouch!
There's one. Oh!
That's harmless?
Maybe not relatively.
Yeah.
When did they get substituted by razor blade? Ow. Now I'm picking up the razor blade.
Yeah.
Cutting my finger.
Be careful if you pick them up.
Why?
Because they cut.
Allegedly.
They cut.
But here's the thing. Why bring them back to me?
Now I gotta be careful to put my hands in my pockets because one landed in there the other day.
Well, what are you, squeezing your balls throughout the show anyway? Paul, you're running fast. I like
No.
Dave goes away for 2 days, and we're throwing handfuls of razors.
Substantially worse.
I guess who's going to get this?
Who?
Dean and Joey.
No, they won't.
Oh,
Or wait, they will. They will.
Look how much he loves them.
No, I thought that was a good thing.
Paul, you're running Fez.
Yeah, hey guys, Fez's favorite 1980s cable access show is Uncle Freud. Waka waka.
Why don't you say that, Fez?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
You never saw the Uncle Floyd show?
No.
Oh.
Don't you listen to R.E.M.?
Yeah?
And Bowie, they brought him up before in songs.
Ramones were on his show.
John, you're running Fez.
Do you super say what?
What?
He's still funny.
So, no, you lost one to him. You lost one to Radio Shark. Rob, you're running Fez.
Yeah, I was wondering if Fez could tell the joke about getting his ass washed out in the driveway. True.
That was no joke. That was my father stripping me down after a day at the beach and washing the crack of my ass out on the carport in front of my cousins.
So what is this about doing Freud humor? Is that what this whole thing started with?
Yeah, that's where it started.
All right, here's one. When is a cigar not a cigar?
I don't know.
When it's a razor?
Got it. That was on me.
Get him.
Those hit me like 2 or 3 times with one throw.
You're welcome.
They were like bouncing around my body.
Skip them.
Like they couldn't escape my gravity.
You love the razor bit?
Yeah. They're too sharp.
See what happens when you miss a show?
Razor blades. Just sharp razor blades.
Most dangerous show.
And dozens of them.
Entertainment.
Non-stop dozens of them.
Are you saying no one else throws razors?
No, I don't think they do.
Here's Anthony. Anthony, you're on Ron and Fez.
Yeah, hey, buddies. Hey, Fez, if you want to do something funny, why don't you just do a Freud tutorial?
How come they're doing all these things if you're the one who's back?
I have no idea.
Whenever you get stuck, Fezzy.
Yeah?
Just say, just read this.
That's a razor blade in it. That one's flying too straight. Cut. It's gonna come right at that one was coming right at me.
So you don't like the fucking razors?
No, they get
I
too
wonder
close
what
to
that
my
means.
face.
Have you talked to your psychologist about that?
I have not brought up that I get razors thrown at me at work.
Well, you do work in radio.
Yeah. Not Razor-O.
What is that little fucking
Don't throw razors at me.
Here's Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddies?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if Fez can tell the joke about the shitty Christmas present. I think it was about an ashtray.
Motherfucker.
Don't throw a razor over that. Don't throw razors in anger.
I never have. To be totally honest, I'm never angry when I throw them.
Appreciate
Don't
it.
throw razors in anger. I heard him say, no! Please don't throw. Oh! That one came close.
Careful, they'll go whizzing by your face.
Yeah, I know. They're like wiffle balls.
You have stole the germ freak scream. Mike, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Big Ronnie, I was worried about Fez with the razor thrown the other day. Did his ass quit bleeding?
My ass was fine. I sat on a razor that landed on my chair.
You sat on a cock that ended up in your asshole. Just admit it and we'll go on.
It was a razor on my seat.
Here is Mark. Mark, you're on Ron and Fez.
Is it me or has Fez been hilarious ever since Lily left?
It's true. You had the Freud joke.
Right.
Razor
Oh, get it! Oh, draw blood.
She'll wear short sleeves. It's October anyway. God, right on his elbow, his exposed elbow.
Drawn blood.
You are the biggest bottom in history. You are fucking sexually turned on
I like
that
it.
the razors are being thrown around. You sick pricks. Here's Greg. Greg, you're on Ron and Fez.
Good afternoon, fellas. Can Fez tell the joke where he had the pretend heart attacks and went to the nut hut for a week?
Wow.
You act like it all happened at once and it wasn't a pretend heart attack.
Why do we always end up in this situation of the listeners losing respect for you?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Here is, let's go to Uncle Todd. Uncle Todd, you're on Ron and Fez.
That's not his name.
G-Man card holder number 2. Hey, Fez, what does a gay horse eat?
I have no idea.
Hey.
Oh, here's one. Fez, what should a gay duck never eat?
I don't know what.
A razor.
All right. Now here's the most dangerous one. I don't know where it went.
I know it hits you in the crotch.
All right. It's on the chair.
How's it the most dangerous one?
Because you don't know where you could put your hand that it would slice your fingers open.
What's wrong, Dave?
Hold on.
Smart. Here's somebody who'll help out, Fez. A Big A.
Big A.
Big A, last call of the day.
Hi, Ronnie. Oh, hi, Fez.
Oh, hi, Big A.
I heard my name was being mentioned. I was in a car cash out, so I couldn't listen to the show, but I heard my name was mentioned.
Yeah, Fez brought your name up. Called you a dick.
What are you going to do?
Throw a razor at him?
What's wrong? Stuck in my finger!
What did?
That razor!
Stuck in those gigantic knuckles of his.
Fezzy, why don't you try to dodge it like the Matrix? Where you just slowly dodging back and forth.
I'm not that fast, and that one I didn't even see coming.
He's got knuckles the size of graham crackers.
I have delicious knuckles.
That old saying, huh? Oh, kids, he had knuckles like graham crackers. The entire studio audience just went, what? How does that make sense?
They're big.
All right, Big A, you have any kind of joke for Fez?
No, it's not. The moment I heard Case was talking about me.
Yeah, they were all talking about you. I think you're a dick. All right, Big A.
All right, everyone.
You're the best, buddy.
Not a lot to say. Glad you got to the bottom of it.
Big A. Screener didn't set him up, but Big A. Not really focused. Big A. Big A. Bit has run its course. Big A. Big A never took a razor in the bow.
Whoa! What?
That one was so close to your eye.
I thought that hit him right in the fucking right eye.
It was so close to your eye because you turned on it, Fez. You didn't see it?
No, I did not see it coming.
You need safety glasses.
I really shouldn't need to have to wear safety glasses.
What about the razors?
I don't like the razors. I hate them.
Now, what'll be really sad is if somebody in the O&A sits on one of these. One of those guys sit on it. All right, that is it for us. We got anything we need to plug here, Fezzy?
The Unmasked with Simon Pegg, that's going to air this coming weekend.
Who cares?
First on XM Comedy 150. That's Saturday night.
It's your show.
8 o'clock in the
I'm
East.
pissed about this. The guy's movie already came out.
And then next Sunday, right here on 202 The Virus and Sirius 197.
They just run everything we do?
Yeah, I believe so.
Both
yeah, they
channels run the same thing?
Yeah, they just take it all.
So on 2 different platforms, they know it's Rain and Razors!
I don't want it to rain razors.
Why not?
Because I don't have an umbrella.
Maybe that's something for you to think about.
Can't open it in here.
Oh, what's the games tonight, Davey Mack?
Rays Red Sox 4:30 channel 188.
Rays!
Hey, no! And Phillies Dodgers 822 189.
Peace.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Simon.